Come on, camera. Don't start this. All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another Saturday Live with myself, Cliff, aka Fox Outdoors. Hope everyone is doing well. For those of you currently affected by any and all weather events, please be safe. I know Canada is getting flood watch as we speak. Certain areas already experiencing extreme water overdosage. And good evening, Jason. You are still alive. Missed you on Wednesday. Figured you were busy. So I took the opportunity to water more of my plants. And then it rained the next day. Quite heavily. Luckily, got a good amount of rain on Wednesday. That was actually my glow in the dark cord. I can't remember. I can't tell. Yeah, I figured something was up. I didn't get any messages, so I assumed you weren't, like, going to the hospital or something. Or dying in your front yard because you ran yourself over with the lawnmower. So I assumed you were just busy. But hopefully, whatever happened on Wednesday, you got it squared away, situated, and taken care of. I'm sitting over here dying. Like I said, got a good amount of rain Thursday. Like a good amount of rain. I'd probably say about half inch to an inch of solid rain. I mean, it was enough to refill majority of my barrels, like 99. Like I got my barrels about 95% full. But I'm pretty sure it was more than that, because unfortunately, it's really hard to go outside and do what I have to do to get my barrels 100% full because I have to use electricity. Well, technically I don't have to, but it's just easier. But I also don't like getting wet. I do, but I don't. If I don't want to be in the rain, I won't be in the rain. If I want to be in the rain, I don't care about getting wet. Hey, Colin, how's it going? Good to see you. So, almost all of my barrels, I have basically like 97% of my water that I normally have. Plus a little extra because I keep randomly filling some of my planters with water, which I was doing an experiment on one of them. The experiment worked great up until that last couple of days. The leaves on some of the items that I've been testing are turning yellow. That's driving me nuts right there. That's what happens when you run into a rock. But yeah, so far the experiment worked great for at least germinating seeds. I should try it on chili seeds. I haven't tried it on that one. I tried it on radish seeds. Those things popped up in 3 days. Yeah, see, you told you, man, you got to get those plants out there. They got to get sunlight. If you can't give them sunlight, you need to give them artificial sunlight, which means you need to buy a grow light. They have numerous versions. You can get USB powered ones. You can get 110 or 112 or whatever it is. AC. Again, if you've got an overhead lamp, that'll work too. If you've got the ceiling plug, don't transplant it. I wouldn't recommend it until next season. when it's slightly less active. Tomatoes do not like to be moved too much. They also don't like to be repotted more than once or twice. So you got to do them in stages. I would wait till the end of the season to repot it when the plant is more on its dormant side, and then go from there. But I'm not a tomato expert. If you want expert advice on tomatoes, I would recommend talking to either Shawnee or even Joe. Or let's see, what is it? Brampton Gardner, I know does a lot of stuff like that as well. I don't know if you know Brampton Gardner. Bill would probably have a good idea. But yeah, Howie would be somebody to talk to about tomatoes. And probably citrus. Yes, Joe. Garden State Gardener. Though I have found out why I haven't seen him on YouTube recently. He is working as a teacher. Teacher and an instructor. So he is definitely busy, which means I can guarantee his garden is suffering. Just as mine is. That we do. That we do. Yeah, so even despite all my rain that I got, some of my plants were still struggling. I had to actually go out. When I got home today, I got home at like 5:30. So I had 45 minutes to roughly an hour. I literally got inside like 15 minutes ago to do stuff to get this going. Although technically, to be honest, I got home, turned my computer on, went outside to watered my sunflowers because all of my sunflower plants were literally, all of them are like this, which is insane. Welcome back. All right. Colin finally got a hose. Jason got water. That's another reason why I figured you weren't here on Wednesday, because I knew you guys were having storms in the area at the time. Because I remember Matt saying something about having heavy rains in the area. So I assumed you guys were under storm watch. I got you. No worries. You don't have to, Jason. I'm just saying. That's just what I figured. So if you decide to inform me, that is up to you. If you don't, still up to you. I'm not forcing anything. I'm not investigating your daily life. It is what it is. You're here. You're not here. I always assume if you're not here, you're busy doing something, because life takes precedence over YouTube. As much as I would like to say the latter, that YouTube is more important than life, it's not. This is, for most of us, this is like an extracurricular hobby that we do just to keep in touch with people. Do the usual, as they say, make the rounds, per se, and converse with people we actually enjoy conversing with. But other than that, glad everybody is doing okay. I'm gonna be screwed next week, so that's gonna be fun. Stupid soccer games. Gonna be another $4,000 day at work. So that's going to be soccer on Tuesday. Soccer on Tuesday. and it's Mexico versus I think USA, and then I think they're running down to the elimination matches after that. So it'll actually be for the World Cup, Soccer World Cup, if anyone actually gives two shits. Because as it is for me, I don't care. I find soccer boring as hell. Extremely boring. It's the weakest athletic sport that there is, in 100% in my opinion. You get bumped, it's a penalty shot or penalty, blah, blah, blah. You get breathed on funny. They cry about it. No, 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 no. Whatever. But anyways, I digress. I'm not going to go into that stuff. That's just going to make me mad. Stupid stuff is causing me all kinds of problems at work. But anyways, yeah, it's football. That's that table soccer. That's what I remember. Hey, Grace, how's it going? Good to see you. How you doing this week? Yep. Yeah. More action in the stands. Yeah. The concession stands. Air hockey. Air hockey's fun, but it's a great way to smash fingers. Now, truth be told, I kind of wish that table was just a little bigger. Just a little bigger. If that was like a foot wider and like 2 feet longer, I think that table would be way better. But that's just my opinion. I always thought those tables felt small. You have to have really good hand-eye coordination for those games, or at least for that. They have. It's called a hockey arena. That is the world's largest air hockey table. With a trap door, that'd be funny. Air hockey with obstacles would be absolutely hilarious. Ooh, nice. That's a good one, too. And then we got, what, Saturday of next week? We've got the 4th of July, so pretty much everything's going to be closed on the 4th, except for those places that are going to be open. I'd celebrate 4th of July, but to be honest, I have no patriotism left in me with the current state of affairs. It's pretty much dead. At this point, the only thing I will support is Halloween. The holiday, not the movie. Hopefully you had a good camping trip there, Grace. Hopefully it was not too wet, not too dry, not too hot, not too windy. Hope it was perfect. I don't know what I was trying. I don't know what my fingers were trying. Hey, Matt, how's it going? Missed your live, but I was outside watering plants. Also didn't know you were live because I didn't get a notification for some stupid reason. I got something at 6:22, whatever it was you sent me. I don't know what it is. I'll find out here in a minute. What is Matt sending me for?
I tell you what.
Oh, for
Nice to have.
Heath. Heath is live, apparently. That Dan over there, too? Or Scott. Oh, that's Dan. Yeah, don't pet the furry cows in South Detroit. They bite. So Matt is back and forth between lives. Dan's over there. Scott's over there. I'm shocked those guys actually make time for me. Scotty, Scott! Yeah, you on the wrong thingy. Well, I don't know. Anyways, how's y'all's weather down there? Mine was a tad bit wet. So, got a good rain event here on Thursday. Helped me refill all my water collection, pretty much. Ooh, speaking of hot, I should have checked on my damn peppers today when I got home, but I didn't. All of my sunflowers up front were all sad, and literally they were all looked like this, like all limped over. So I had to go I had to go give them a good watering, which is insane that we got probably an inch of water easily, but all my plants are all dying. Hey, Cecilia, how's it going? Hopefully your internet is working tonight. If it's not, I am sorry. I apologize, and I will cross my fingers and my legs that somehow your internet gets fixed. Oh, I got the hiccups because I drank too much water way too fast. Hey, so also tonight I have virtually no snacks. Like virtually no snacks. I have that, which I already started munching on, which is why it's all crunched in the center. I'm weird. I like to tuck my corners in. And then I usually just fold it over, jam it on something. I have that, Reese's Pieces, and chocolate. Just chocolate everywhere. And tortillas. That's pretty much all I have. Yeah, dude, I was ready for bed on Monday. I have not been sleeping as well as I should be. I've also been getting up like way earlier than I normally get up because I've been trying to get to work on time, forcing myself to not be lazy. Also getting up early so when I do have time, I can go out and water some of the plants that I need to first thing in the morning. That way they're not stressing out the whole day in 100-degree heat with zero cloud cover, getting fried in the sunlight. Although that reminds me. Gotcha. No worries. That's what I've been trying to do is change my times. The problem is I worked for so many years on a certain time frame. I still can't. I have a hard time sleeping before then. And then I get up like 6 hours later, when I do, because alarm clock. And my alarm clock is right here. And my bed's way over there. I cannot reach. It's like 5 feet. Maybe 6 feet from where my alarm clock's at to where my bed is at. So I actually have to physically get up and turn it off. And that thing about gave me a heart attack the other day. I turned it off, or I switched it off, and then turned it back on so it doesn't play. Because that thing will go for like 2 hours, and then it cuts off, which is just a waste of electricity because you're running power through the speaker. I set it on an alarm. That thing scared the bejesus out of me one morning. 8 o'clock in the morning, I just hear beep, 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 beep. Oh man, I about knocked myself out. Was not a fun morning. That alone just set my day in a bad light. It's like when you sleep on the wrong side of the bed. That was waking up on the wrong side of the bed, or waking up under the wrong conditions. That's like being in an area where you know is prone to tornadoes and fires, and they have the sirens, and you're sitting there peacefully sleeping, and then all of a sudden you hear the air raid siren or the tornado warning siren or whatnot. Yeah, it's not fun. Ooh, dang, 15 seats. What? 50, 60 degrees? For some of my plants, I do use a shade cloth. Only problem with in a lot of the areas of my yard, if I put a shade cloth over there, the wind just yanks it. Like, I have the one on the side here that goes up and over the shade house, which I need to fix because that is really annoying me right now. I can see that on my screen. It's driving me nuts. Which is weird because originally I had it covered all the way, but at some point I'll just stop being lazy and just make a giant tube for it. It's not like I don't have like the material. The top half of that is covered with denim, and then I just wrapped some string around it and tied it on there. And that's just so I can sleep because my head sees the other side, so I'm looking at it this way. So in the morning, it is just like staring at a flashlight. About 64, okay. So in the 60s, I was close. I do have a shade cloth on one of my plants. I have some very strong alligator clamps, or the spring tension clamps. Oh shit, I forgot my seeds runner. Not this style, but like the metal ones that have the like really stiff springs in them. I've got some of those on there. And then I had it weighted down in the front because I don't really have a way to anchor it. So I have it weighted down in the front with about 15 pounds worth of logs and then one rock. And the other reason why, and it's the stuff that I always get from the damn camera. Focus your shit. It's not as blurry as it could be, but it's not as focused. But yeah, it's just two sections of like 2 foot, so 4 feet of really heavy board, which is like all pine wood. So each one of those pieces weighs like 15 pounds or so, 10, 15 pounds. And then I have a little tiny piece of 2x4, 1x4x8 or 1x4x12 in front just to hold them flat. And then I got another log directly jammed in front of them. So it's just basically like a giant T. And it sits there and holds that shade cloth down. But that's over in an area where I have my carrots. I had carrots and radishes over there. Radishes did not do well in that spot for some reason, but I think that's mainly because the sprinkler system in that area is not working as well as it should. So me and my dad got to figure that out. I've also got another set of watering system over here that's not working the way it should be. But yeah, I also had zucchinis over there. Not cucumbers. Damn, it's a zucchini plant. Shit. I thought they were cucumbers. Crap. I planted 8 of those plants over there. For some reason, only one of them germinated. Then I replanted. 2 of those came up. The damn squirrel got them. And I'm pretty much afraid to replant anything in that space because it's just not going to do what I want it to do, which is really irritating because I replaced 6 inches of the soil with new soil mix. $60 degrees is like perfect. I can do all kinds of yard work in that temperature, especially outside. Hey, CR, how's it going? How's Heath's live? Or has he ended it? Yeah, it looks like his live ended because I'm not hearing anything. Yeah, I know. I saw you guys. That's why I was asking how the live was. Oh, yeah, it's ended. Tis over. Ooh, I got 5 watching. Yay me. Damn, Shawnee's already getting all kinds of harvests. I'm over here struggling like crazy to grow anything. Except for radishes. My radishes are doing fantastic because I have them on the watering system in little planters, the hanging planters. And they get watered like twice a day, so they are doing fantastic. My another part of the update is let's see, I have what is it? Thyme is coming up like crazy. I just sprinkled a ton of it into a planter. Did the same thing. I just kind of ruffled the dirt, mixed it in there, and put some mulch on top of it, and then put the watering spigot in there. Oh yeah, no, you were definitely lacking sun because you stated earlier that you're under flood watch again. How bad was the damage on the property from the last one? I got to go replant more radishes this week or next week. I haven't should be doing them every 2 weeks, but I can only put so many radishes in the ground. I'm also waiting for some of those to bolt, which they're already technically done. So I'm waiting for them to bolt so I can get more seeds for those specific ones. Because those were just the standard red globe radishes, the little ones that you normally find at like the grocery stores, or the ones that are like designed for salads, like just the little tiny red ones that are like cherry tomato size, grape tomato size. The hell was that? It felt weird. Oof. Yeah, it's the weather is just weird this month. I normally don't get rain in June or July. Sometimes I get it in August, but Jason, I don't have Nightbot. Whoo, Cecilia might see 95. That's going to be toasty. I've been seeing that all week, except for the last few days because it was all cloudy. Cloudy and wet, so I got a bit of a reprieve on the heat wave. Only problem is that reprieve in the heat wave. Oh, check-ins. That's you forgot the T. Ooh. Damn, you got 7 of them? 8 of them? Dang, how many did you get? Were they on sale? And by the way, that's still ridiculously expensive for one plant. So we got a couple of lilac passions, Prince of Purple, Solar Flare, something Jewel, and Pink Cloud. Damn, that should have been like $60. With tax, it would have been like $67 or $68. Damn, and you got them for 35. Gotta love summer spring clearance for that stuff. That's insane. That is insane. Oh, yep, here we go. CR's under severe weather alert again. Dude, damn, that's a big tree to get knocked down. Oh, you guys have that's weird. You got orange warning. Oh, Grace, if you've got water coming in through the floor drain, it means you got a floor drain that's busted. And that sucks, by the way. Oh, good Lord. Here's what I recommend. I recommend getting a toilet flange seal, or that little red cone thing that has the black rubber in it with the tensioner on top. Stick that bitch in the drain hole and tighten that sucker down. That way that water ain't coming up. It's let me this thing. Ha! Actually had it right. Toilet drain plug. These little bastards. Give me a bit and I will throw the thing up here in a minute. Now I gotta go to you, stupid ass studio, and do this. So one of these things. You get one of those, Grace, and you shove it in that drain hole and tighten it down so the water doesn't come out. Let me see if I can get that a little bit bigger. How's it going, Serena? Good to see you. Let's see if that'll do it. Come on, there we go. Share that tab. Make sure I'm on the. There we go. Aha! There we go. So you got to get one of these little. Stop. Stupid thing. There we go. So get one of those suckers and go jam that thing in your drain hole. Yeah, but if it should not be coming in through your drain pipe. If it's coming in through your drain pipe, your drainage pipe is broken, because usually those drain out into the sewer. Normally. Although then again, that could just be, I don't know. It depends on I suppose it just depends on the way that house is designed. Nope, not me. I'm just going to be sitting here watering my plants, and it's Saturday. 4th of July is on a dang Saturday for me. So guess what that means? Live stream, not all day. I just realized I have Saturday off. So I will be doing extra yard work this week, which is awesome. What in the shit is going on here? All right, dude, my phone is doing some weird shit right now. Yeah, I would definitely recommend. I would see about getting a plumber in there, Grace, to check your pipeline to make sure your piping isn't busted. Yeah, I remember when yours was flooded, Jason. Yeah, you had water damn near into the house, which is insane because your thing is off like. Yeah, this was here. Let me show you guys. This was Jason's backyard like 5 years ago. The thing right by my thumb on this side, that thing right there. That's a fire pit. We all know how tall most of them fire pits are. They're usually about 2.5 feet, 2 feet mainly. And that's almost at the top of it. So Jason knows flooding. Jason knows flooding. That was the inside of his shed, or the where his garage is at, or shed, or whatever you want to call it, workshop. That's inside the shop. That water was actually all the way up to here. If yours was built in 1338, 1538, 1938, 1238 BC? No, I'm just kidding, Grace. No, yeah, they probably had way different plumbing specs than that, so that could possibly be, that drain is most likely like 10 or 12 feet deep with rocks at the bottom of it. So they probably did a well-style drain because they figured off you get rain, it'll saturate into the ground. Also, howdy, Deb. Didn't see you sneak in. Yeah, so no real plans for me again, Serena. I'm just going to be here doing yard work for an extra day, which is awesome. So I can get a little bit more stuff done. I can finish taking apart the pallets that I acquired last Friday. Friday before last. No, actually, sorry, it was Tuesday. I was going to do a part of my Freewood Fridays series, but I got them on a Tuesday. Got them on a Tuesday. Ended up with 2 pallets and like 8 fence posts. 10 fence posts, sorry. Ouch. Yeah, I always have to have a drain plug for them things. Had one in Denver, which is insane because the freaking sewer pipe in Denver, that shit's like 6 feet, 8 feet underground. In some areas, lower than that. Grace, I know what you're talking about too. But a lot of that stuff when they built things back in the day was in cast iron. They weren't using clay, they were using cast iron because they had that stuff in spades. The problem is with cast iron is it over time it degrades, rusts, falls apart, breaks down, and then you have what you thought was a hole for your drainage, but now you just have a space filled with dirt. And your sewer and water or blah, blah, blah is just soaking into the ground little by little. That's why you get a lot of those older houses, you get that constant sewer backup. Always smells weird in the basement or the bottom half of the building. Because they weren't really required for breathing ventilation like the regulations for housing nowadays, where everything has to have a P-trap, vent stacks, and all of that. All right. Sounds good, Deb. Sounds good. All right. All right. Good night, Cecilia. Be well. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. Yeah, P-trap. That's what we were talking about Thursday. We were talking about peas. And again, Colin, those were not peas. These are peas. Whatever the shit you showed me was not peas. That was 100% not peas. Yeah. The only thing cast iron pipes are good for is taking them to the damn scrapyard because they are heavy. You get a good amount of money for cast iron because it's basically steel scrap. Steel, iron, it's essentially the same thing. If a magnet sticks to it, it's worth money. Because that shit's usually 10 to 20 cents per pound, depending on what state you're in. Sometimes it's 40 cents a pound for metal. Cracked Liberty Bell Pepper. Nice. Yeah, that's if they did those with the lead sealant or the lead. What is it? I want to say lead backing, but it's not. My brain is not processing the word for it. lead flux. That's what it is. The lead flux around the segments. Oh yeah. And they probably didn't have it on enough of a slope. I bet you that pipe was flat, so there was always standing water in it. Ah, Liberty. That's a good one. Haven't heard that one before. That's a good one. Oh, yeah, it was. I was going to get this up here for wrong goddamn button. This button. Nope, that's the wrong button. The dude with the plus next to him. That's the button I'm looking for. There is this one. So, oh yeah. Also, random side note. I had a lettuce tree. I kid you not. This thing was probably 4.5 feet tall. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of lettuce seeds on there. Good evening, Jason. Greetings, Molly.
Greetings.
So, yeah, I had a big old lettuce tree. Had a windstorm on Thursday.
Yeah.
I don't have a lettuce tree with lettuce tree seeds.
Gone with the wind?
Oh, the tree is still there. So I'm going to be picking lettuce out of my yard for the next 2 years in various random places.
Yes.
Because that thing probably had... I'll go take a quick picture of it. Greetings, Colin. How's it going?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
That thing was. Like, it's a huge tree. Huge tree.
Got me a new light up here, Jason.
That is a better picture of me right there. Oh no, I picked up some irises from work at 50% off. And I'm going to be planting them on Tuesday. I got 8 so far. Now, if they drop it to 75% off for the last of them, I got some money in reserve for that.
That's why I always call them lettuce trees. For some reason, I don't know how many people grow lettuce trees in their area, but for
What's a
some
lettuce
reason,
tree?
mine likes to do this.
What is it?
The wild lettuce.
I can't see it. It's whited
Yeah,
out.
my screen. Hold on. You know what? It's because I got my thing too right. Okay, that should be a little better.
I'm still getting nothing but straight white.
Yeah.
A little bit. I can see a little bit of structure, but not much.
Yeah.
I should be better now.
It is a little better, but it kind of washes out in the
Yeah,
background.
it looks like the wind fried it from the heat in the air.
Oh, dude, that thing bolted. It was doing great, and then like right about May, like the third week in May, that thing just went and started turning into a tree.
Okay, that's a little better. When you tilted it forward, I could see it a little better.
Yeah, well, I'm also taking a picture damn near directly at the sun because you can see where the shadow's going.
Right.
I've got the sun on the decline on the east side, on the west
Should have
side.
went from the other direction.
It wouldn't have been any better.
Away from the sun?
Yeah, trust me, it wouldn't have been any better. You'd be staring at a white wall that's completely sun-baked.
Yeah, no, like I said, it looks like they got sat in front of a hairdryer a little bit too long.
You know, matter you know what? Turn this fucking thing off. That's
It
probably.
looks like
why.
Yahoo Serious from that Young Einstein movie. They're everywhere.
There we go.
Upload it to your computer and show it that way.
So yeah, that thing is that thing had 100, probably 1,000 seeds on her, and majority of them are all gone now.
Yeah, you missed it on Thursday there, Jason.
Yeah, I was busy that weekend.
I get it. You had company. But Cliff and I went over my my seed vault find.
Yeah, it was interesting. Because he was
Went through, it was went through a lot of the seeds. It was actually interesting. I never opened up my other one before. This is the first time I decided to do it. It's got some good seeds in there.
Yeah, because Colin was trying to see if anybody had some spinach seeds, which is hilarious because the other day after work, I went and picked up these.
What do those look like compared to what I have?
There's the picture.
Yep.
No, the seeds.
They look like little flakes.
They're just like little. They're similar to like radish seeds.
Well, they didn't look like any ones that I got.
That's because you have a different brand of spinach. I got
Hey, Cliff?
Bloomsdale Longstanding, which are they're just going to basically be like on a leaf.
Are you gonna stay up for all big? Oh, there you go.
Yes,
I'm gonna see if I can find them.
and then the other ones again.
Right there's my
Most-
spinach,
Yeah,
and there's the seeds.
yeah, they look similar to radish seeds.
Almost.
Let me find my radish ones.
And then
My pumpkin,
check this one out, Jason. I picked up these two.
Roma,
Ooh.
bean, romaine,
I don't know.
Kale.
I'm kind of interested in that. What that? The black
lettuce,
radish.
cantaloupe.
Yeah, black Spanish radish.
Ooh. Almost looks like a turnip or
Basil.
what do you call it?
Rutabaga.
No, that the deer like to eat. That kind of radish.
I think it's a deer radish, ain't it?
Shirley, zucchini.
Yeah, I got them.
They just like to eat the tops.
I saw these two and I was like, what? They have black radishes and white radishes? I'm like, oh, I gotta get those.
Peas.
Oh, I knew they got the white.
And then, haha,
Sure.
Colin, by the way, I didn't show you this one.
Yeah,
I got
you
the.
finally got one.
Dude, they had. Last packet. I could not find another one. Otherwise, I would have bought more.
Okay, here's the seeds for the one that what you call that, the dual colored radishes.
Yeah, the breakfast radish.
Yeah.
Yeah, their radish seeds all look exactly the same.
They don't look anything like those.
Yeah.
I'm checking the other ones. I got one more kind somewhere.
I don't know about that because I've grown spinach over here. You basically get like a little brown seed.
Beets.
Yep.
Parsnips.
So yeah, I picked those up because somebody wanted spinach, so I grabbed spinach to mail that out.
Okay. This one here actually does look more like this one. You're right. Almost, but not quite.
Yeah, one will be it'll be slightly longer, kind of like
This is the radish.
yeah.
This is the spinach.
Yeah, they look it's just like a little brown seed. I probably have some somewhere still in stock.
The
from-
radishes are longer, and they're sort of like the shells of a sunflower seed when shelled.
Yeah, they might not have
But-
husked them all the way.
Yeah, this one here, they're a little bit more round, bulbous looking things.
And then I was cleaning some stuff the other day because I was bored. I didn't have anything to do, and I found all of my freaking Walmart like 50-cent packs of freaking seeds. I
How old are
forgot. I completely
I still
forgot I
can't
bought
believe how
them.
white these things are. Literally, these things look white to me. For carrots.
Caucasian carrots.
Well, I'm assuming there could be other colors of carrots.
Well, they're just going to be like your standard. Those are probably like the Nantes. So like these guys.
Oh, it doesn't say. All it says for carrots is carrots.
Yeah, there's probably about 500 milligrams. There's probably like 150 seeds in here.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep a hold of these because these are what I really want to grow right
Yeah.
here right now.
And here's the funny one, Jason. Check this one out.
Oh, the yellow pears.
Yellow pear tomatoes. Those are the ones Matt growing.
Yeah.
I forgot I even had seeds. I also bought marigolds because I can't find any of my marigold seeds.
I am going to give up some of these because I can't use them here,
The okra. No, they are just pretty plants.
like okra
Let them bloom.
and
Colin, let them
butter
bloom.
crunch. I don't have room for them.
They're beautiful specimens of a plant for flowers,
Doesn't matter. I don't have room for them.
and bees love them.
That's the reason why I say we don't have room. I can't eat radishes of any kind. I'm allergic.
He's got a thing for radishes. He can't touch them because they make his tongue burn.
I get blisters in my mouth.
I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go see a man about a horse.
All right.
Now, I don't know what kind of beets these are. If anybody knows, let me know. There just says beets.
Yep, you beat the drum.
No, I want to know if they're sugar beets or not.
All beets are sweet.
Well, I know you can make sugar out of them.
Yeah, it's a process.
It is a process, but it's a thing. So that could be a survival item, folks.
Yeah, it's weird having purple
Sugar.
Yes,
But it still tastes the same.
There's a little bit of a difference.
How much?
You'll know. It's sugar.
That doesn't tell me anything.
It's sweet with a how would you explain it? It doesn't taste like sugar that you get from the store.
Oh, I get that part.
Yeah.
And there's this one here, which I don't, like I said, a lot of these I can't grow. And I don't have a feeling I should grow something I don't plan on eating or using.
Use it for trade.
Except space and time I don't have for my other stuff. So I'm not going to grow what I don't need. Makes no sense. So why would I grow like something like Swiss chard when I don't have a use for it? If I had room on the property to do so, that's fine, but I don't.
No, wildlife might like those too. Once you get to your place.
This one here I could probably understand. Swiss, winter squash. Romaine lettuce. I can eat it, but Jenny can't. Definitely peas.
It's starting to get dark.
Let's see here. Broccoli.
Guess what I'm not going to get today?
$1 million.
Yelled at because I'm drinking.
$1 million.
Somebody went
This is the only one I can't figure out why it's in here.
Which one? Oh, the basil?
It's the only non-regular vegetable.
Yes, but it's still edible.
I get that, but it's a spice on an herb. It's
to
not
make
a
the
vegetable.
taste better when you cook them.
Technically, this is going to sound stupid, but technically a radish is also a spice.
But I can't eat radishes either, so.
I'm aware of that. But a radish is still technically spice because you eat
onion,
one
I
and
can't
it's spicy.
Onion flakes and stuff is a thing. I know that too, but I can't eat onions. Those are good.
See, well, that's the thing. Those are leek style onions. That's not an onion. That's not like your white onion or your sweet onion.
No, I didn't. I didn't have a choice. That's what came in it.
Yeah, no, those aren't onions. Those are bunching onions.
Okay. Well, there's my cucumbers, which we can make into pickles. We can, do a lot of stuff with. Yep.
Gherkins.
That's this one is a useful one for us. We can make a lot of things out of that. This one here, I don't understand. These are golf balls to me.
Oh, baby cabbage.
You like them, you can have them. I don't care for them.
Well, they're also it's a really pretty flower on top of those, so they do attract pollinators big time.
Well, these do too.
Well,
about as much as your squash, zucchinis, cucumbers.
Well, I do have my pumpkins, and I do have my
I'll be right back.
cantaloupes as well.
All right.
Cabbage, I can understand. Basil, like I said, is
Again, just because it doesn't make sense, Colin, it's still basically the whole premise of that is to have the shortest window of grow time before you can eat.
Turnips?
Yeah, I think turnips are like, let me see the thing for turnips. I don't have turnips, but I believe those are 45 to 65 days.
Yeah, they're 1 gram of turnip seeds.
turnips. Oh, you stinking turd.
And then there's eggplant. Here's my cantaloupes. I do know I told you I like these. These are good. I'd consider those my melons.
You can boil them, roast them, smash them, or eat them raw for turnips. But
Sort of like what you do with potatoes. I didn't get any potato seeds, so that's okay. I got potatoes.
That said Roblox.
Got some cherry tomatoes, Jason?
Yep. Okay, so I was right. Turnips are 40 to 60 days from seed to harvest.
These right here should be pretty good.
Mhm.
Roma tomatoes.
Apparently, you can eat the leaves on turnips.
Oh, by the way, me too tonight, Cliff.
Turnip greens have been a thing, yes. I've heard
Nice.
about
A Mickey Ultra.
Yeah.
Did you run out of Sprite?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fun. The minute I seen the Mickey, I was like, you ran out of Sprite.
that. I hope your visit went well on Thursday there, Jason.
The what?
Your visit. Whatever happened while you weren't there, that's the reason I hope whatever happened was okay.
Oh yeah, it was just a very long couple days.
Oh, I get it.
Getting a lot less. I got a lot of stuff done.
Hey, whatever I said, just whatever you went well.
He
Who's my
should there,
designated
CR.
drinker for tonight?
Colin should have plenty of seeds from his tomatoes.
Yeah.
Plenty.
We've got the clone developed 3 new blooms since the other day. I still have no clue what to do with freaking okra.
You fry them, basically. Oh, Jason got a trash can full of seeds.
No, actually, I got another pot while I was there to help carry these.
Now, is that a planter? Nursery pot or an actual pot?
Nursery pot.
Here's lettuce for you there, CR.
God, I swear to God, those guys are so annoying over here.
I don't know about seeds from my clone. I do know that the potential of acquiring more seeds is definitely a thing, as well as the year-old plant is developing 3 more blooms.
Cameras don't do it much justice.
All right.
And then I got this one.
Such a huge bag for one seed. It's like such a waste of
Well,
packaging.
irises are ornamental.
It's a rhizome.
No, but it's one freaking rhizome, and they're using such a huge ass bag. That's a bag size you would normally get if you're doing the 5 potato seed potatoes for $12 because they're stupid.
Pink cloud.
To be honest, that looks like a white iris.
That's an interesting one, CR.
And then I got the crown jewel.
Just don't kick it.
I think Jenny knows a lot about irises and stuff.
Prince of Purple.
Oh, that's
Hey, hon. Jason made out like a Bennett in the iris departments.
Oh yeah, wait till he tells you the price.
Oh, probably about $5 for everything.
You're gonna shit your pants.
Not really, because I don't normally go for irises. Jenny does.
So you'll notice every one of those packages is essentially $7 a piece. Hi, Jenny.
Oh, jeez. Well, I moved my mouse. There we go. Oh, I'm gonna save that one for last.
Here, Mac.
Another lilac passion. And I grabbed the last one of the solar flare.
Oh no, sorry, this way.
That's cool. Now, you have your spots already picked out for that, or are they going to be in pots?
They're going to be in the ground.
In the ground? Okay.
I got a spot that I'm going to be putting them in. I've been prepping that area because my plant that I put there will not be large for another 2 or 3 years. I planted the hibiscus in that area. So I got time to put these about 5 feet, 6 feet away from the hibiscus, and I'm going to be planting those next to the border. I put in Wednesday. As everybody knows, I was having troubles with the delivery drivers driving over the water line and the flowers. I figured if I put the flowers there, they stopped driving over them. No, they
They'll run over those damn things.
drove over the flowers.
They don't care. They
No,
just
they
want to
don't.
make their delivery and go.
Now, if they drive up and over the concrete bags I put there that I've already set, so I put the concrete bags there. There's 16 of them there now. I'm putting up a barrier with a yellow rope. And if they drive over that and they get those irises, that's going to be a big bill.
That thing is macking heat over there. He's going crazy again. He was doing the same thing on Thursday.
Yeah, well, anyways, I picked those up at half off today. Not today. Was it on
Wednesday.
Friday? On Friday, I picked them up.
So you got them up for $3.50 a piece?
Yep.
That's not bad.
No, especially for irises. And like I said, those were a good price for an iris, especially for those colors. Those prices are coming down.
Yeah.
There's still other irises I want to get my hands on. I just can't
Pizza?
afford the $40 to $80 a piece for them.
Oh, I get that.
Oh, was it? Well, yeah, the freaking black one.
No, the big grande black bearded iris
Yeah.
or the grandiflora. Yeah, and those things get about, yay big, and they just got big old beards on them.
Yeah, but one rhizome is like $30.
Keep going.
So I could probably check around here. I might be able to find one.
For the black ones, they're still above $70.
Is that with your employee discount?
No, you actually have to go to a specific grower because they're the only ones that have that genus.
Well,
Okay.
the thing is, you don't buy the rhizome when you buy the plant. You buy the plants in a pot.
Yes, even more. Yeah, so all the ones I have already in the pots are going to go out there as well. So I'll actually have an area for irises. I may be mixing them in with the daffodils. So I'll get 2 times of bloomings. I'll probably mix in some other stuff that I'll probably pick up. So they're blooming at different stages.
Yes.
Mhm.
The well-known daffodils.
Mhm.
I don't know. Every time I hear the word daffodil, I like calling them daffodils because everyone just looks at me like, what?
And I'll be working on that area slightly further and further along. So I got about 16 feet to work with now. I've cleared out about 8 to 10 feet of it so far.
Hey,
I'm
Jason,
just do a little bit at a time.
I got a fun one for you.
What's that?
You're tired of people driving all over your grass, your water line? Put milkweed or monarch butterflies in that area.
I can.
Then what you do is you register your property as a butterfly sanctuary, and if they run that shit over,
Federal offense.
yep, and it can cost them their job and like a hefty fine.
Yeah, I won't get any of that money.
Oh no, you'll get money
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
because they'll have to. Not only will they have to pay you, they have to restore it themselves out of their pocket.
Mhm.
And the judge will do it because it is a registered federal sanctuary.
I know I need to get some milkweed for that.
You want me to send you seeds?
Yes,
I got some too.
I will send you seeds. That will be the next. That will be in another seed pack for you. I will send those because I have that stuff on my property. You've seen them on my. You've seen them when
yeah.
I've showed you out there. Them plants get huge
yes, they do, and they're pretty when they bloom.
when they bloom. Yes.
Yeah.
Other than that, you basically get this like weird cone wrapped stem of leaves.
Yes,
But once the flowers pop open on that thing, it's like a pine cone with like hundreds of little yellow and blue flowers, depending on the species. And I have
Almost
already
like bottle brush.
seen. I've already seen the first death wasp.
the death wasp.
Yeah. You know exactly which ones I'm talking about. The big ass fucking black ones.
Yeah.
The tarantula hawk wasp.
Oh yes,
Yeah, I saw the first one the other day, and I was like, "Oop, there they are."
How
A
big
tarantula
are they?
hawk.
Yep, tarantula hawk. Them sucker, man. Ooh.
Oh,
How
oh,
big
they
are they?
Oh, they get huge. They get big.
I've never seen one, so I don't know what they
2.5
look like.
inches. 3 inches
Wow.
long for a large one.
Yeah.
It's a big black and orange hornet, and when you're stung by it, it hurts.
Yeah, the stinger on that damn thing is like 3/4 of an inch, half inch to like 3/4 of an inch, depending on the size of the bee itself or the wasp.
Oh yeah.
And here's the funny thing: I can get within inches of them damn things, and they don't touch me.
Now if you make them mad, it's a different story.
Yeah, if I went over there and whacked one, I'm probably gonna get stung by about 5 of them. Because usually when they're on a set of flowers, there's like 4 or 5 of them on one plant, and they're from the same colony.
You need to take a video of it.
I have. I did that last year. I did a shit ton of those last year.
I didn't even see them.
I did picture. I don't even have them. I deleted everything from last season because my phone was freaking out because there's no space.
I mean, you need to post it on YouTube. I don't remember you posting that stuff.
I think I just showed pictures of it on like the lives when I'm up on here doing this stuff.
Oh no, we actually need to do a short.
I should. Because yeah, I got tons of those things. So that's the one thing I need to do over here is I got to get our property registered with the state as a sanctuary for butterflies. That way, if anybody cuts anything down on my property, I can sue the shit out of them.
Mom, don't touch those plants.
Oh, my mom won't go near them.
You're trying to keep the city from doing anything, in other words.
Oh, anybody, city, private residence, doesn't matter. Anybody that cuts anything, the only thing is you got to get proof that they did it. The thing is, down here, the city will not touch your property unless you request them to.
Well, we have the bush that we have that has our monarchs that hit that extends into the sidewalk. Because it's bushy. It
Basic
pushes
city
out.
maintenance on that one.
Huh?
That's city maintenance.
Well, the thing is, they're requiring us to do it. But if it's got monarchs, we can't.
You can trim the bush, but you can't cut. I would not recommend cutting the whole bush down, but you can do a standard trim
Yeah.
just to keep it off of the path of the sidewalk.
It's like literally right next to it.
Yeah, that I see. Again, it's stupid planning commission. They don't know how to plan or plant anything, and then you've got the city that does a lot of the stuff that's planted on the properties in the first place. Usually, either within either required specs from the homeowner or just them being like, "Hey, we're putting new properties in here when we do the contractors build all this stuff."
Well, my house is a little weird though, Cliff, because remember, this is technically where the servants' quarters used to be, the main house, which is next door.
Yeah, but they will.
So this is like one of the oldest
planning
setups
commission would have had their finger in there, regardless.
They planted it just because it looked pretty. They probably wasn't expecting to go.
Yeah, that's why usually
And
when
become
you have
a
property,
butterfly garden, basically.
you want your plants 3 to 5 feet away from any walkways.
Oh, this
Otherwise,
one,
you
this is
really
probably
have to
before the
hurry.
sidewalks were even there, because the original sidewalk was brick.
Yeah, and they probably put that new sidewalk right on top of it. I bet you if you yanked up that concrete, that damn brick sidewalk's right under it.
Oh, part of our sidewalk is still brick. It's got the dirt. We have to go down like that far to get to the brick, but it's still there.
Yeah.
And I was going to dig it up before you expose the brick and everything, but I can't physically do it anymore.
See, the funny thing is, it's not that the bricks sank. It's over the decades of wind blowing dirt in, and then
Erosion.
the grass just kind of moving over it.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
Which probably tells me that you've got 3 inches of random grass and dirt blown on top of that property over the decades.
Probably. It's not very. But the front is where we got most of our lawn. We have a little bit back there, but not much.
The funny part is it's the opposite on my property. My dirt levels have actually dropped because every year when we do leaves, somebody in the house likes to throw away 50 pounds of dirt every time.
Ah,
Who?
It's not me.
Your dad?
Yeah. Every
you talked to him about
year,
it?
he's always throwing because he doesn't sift the leaves out. He just rakes it up, shovels it into the trash can. I'm like, bro, you're throwing away all the dirt.
You're throwing away
You're
all the
losing your
good stuff.
topsoil.
But no, I need just dirt. Topsoil won't help me. I'd have to put like 3 feet of topsoil on this property to make anything worth a
You
squat.
could compost enough topsoil, to be fair.
No, well, I'm not turning. 60% of the front yard that I have left is driveway. Is space that we need for vehicles. I cannot put all of that on there without causing problems. And eventually, where the RV is normally at, on the south side of the property, that's going to be a concrete pad. That's going to be about 10 feet wide and like 40 feet long and about 10 inches thick, because that's going to have the RV parked on top of it. It's also going to make it easier to level the thing but not have to worry about anything.
Sorry.
There'll be that. Won't have anything growing up or on that. So any infrastructure that me and my old man put on, we're going to have to either work around it or stick it under there and hope that it doesn't break or cause any issues, because that's going to be a pain in the butt to fix.
Yeah, by the way, Colin, whatever you have in your hand you're digging with, don't take it deer hunting with you.
Oh, no. You don't.
That was a water filter.
I'm looking up something on it.
No, I hear it rattling. I hear it rattling.
I found it's a Pure Flow water filter.
Yeah, it's a Live Straw knockoff. Or
Yeah, that's louder than Little Debbie rapper.
No, when I
Oh
if I want
my
to use it, I would put it in a Ziploc bag of its own. I'm just trying to figure out if I could hook this thing up to a platypus water ladder or not.
yeah, if you have the PVC, the connecting hose, that's all you need is just a short piece of hose.
Well, the thing is, it's got the well, I don't want to open it up yet.
Yeah, that
Maybe
deer can
don't
hear
open
that from a mile away.
Huh?
The deer can hear that from a mile away.
I would never use this in the woods on a backpacking trail, maybe, but not this.
Just
No,
out of
it's got-
curiosity, since you said that, you all know why a Scotsman wears a kilt?
Why? Because sheep can hear a zipper a mile away.
Yes.
That's why I'm an Irishman, not a Scotsman.
Yeah, same difference. You still wearing a kilt?
No. Those are fighting words, Cliff. You know that. But the only thing that makes it funnier, though, because I'm Scotch-Irish. Both.
So you're pickled. He's pickled, but doesn't drink liquor.
My clan is both on both Scotland and in Ireland.
Yeah, but you know what
Ooh, yes.
Scotch bonnet is, right?
Yeah.
It's alcohol-soaked chocolates.
No, what I was going to say is that it's got pictures showing that you can hook it up to a water bladder.
Yeah, but you got to have the hose.
On this side right here. And it's got threads on this end right there on the inside. But it says you can't screw it in to a water bladder.
No, you can't screw it into a water bladder. There should be a nipple in the center of that.
There is let's see here, a little one about that high.
Yeah, that's probably, yeah, you stick that on her.
And it's got a little bite valve or something like right there.
Yeah, that's the end you suck on if you have to stick it in the water.
That's what I was thinking. If you could hook it up to a water bladder and use it like a gravity feed setup.
You'd have to have a water bottle that would fit the threading on that one. So you'd have to look up what the threading millimeters on threading is, or thread spacing, and then you'd have to find a appropriately mated bottle. God, did that CR? That took me a second.
It took me half a second too.
I was like, I_IO money symbol weird pound. I was like, wait. I was like, hose. Hose. We're not talking about any of those in here. They get expensive after a while.
Hey, you hoser.
No, man. When you leave them out in the sun, the handle. If you get them in a fiberglass, that stuff breaks down real quick in the sun. So my neighbor has one of those with a fiberglass handle. I'm like, you need to get this thing painted or like covered with a rubber, like in rubber.
No, you use the same stuff you use to wrap up a baseball bat with.
Yeah.
The grip tape. Yeah.
I mean, you could use a roll of duct tape.
Oh, I've actually used that stuff on my fishing rods.
For the handle?
Yep. For the cork handles, when they start getting a little bit brittle, I'll just wrap them up in the tennis racket.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Athletic wrap.
Mm-hmm. It works.
They make those newer ones now where you like slide the tube onto it and then you just pull it out and it just wraps that on there.
Yes, unfortunately, you have to use a little bit of lube to get it on there.
For what? Okay, what did I heard what he just said. What do you need to look for?
Hold on. I'll get one. Hold on. What's that, Scooter? Ooh, Scooter. Ooh.
Well, he's talking about athletic tape, basically for like your the stuff that they usually wrap around bats, tennis rackets.
I'm familiar with athletic tape. I use it on my cane.
Yeah, there's a newer style out there where you basically just slide this tube onto your like racket handle, and then what you do is you pull on this.
Oh, I've seen that. Yeah, I've seen those.
And it wraps it on there like tight AF, and then you just cut it off, and you're done. You throw the rest away because you can't.
I don't think it would work on my cane though.
Yeah, I got one here.
It's a lot of wasteful material if you're not doing it on something large. Like a hockey stick would be fine.
Actually, have that.
That would be fine.
Yeah, he's actually got one of them damn tubes.
Yes.
How much was that, Jason?
I don't know. I picked up a long time ago on a clearance. I picked up several of them. This was like
Use it on a hammer, maybe.
This was like a wasp color.
Oh yeah, you can do it on hammers. I've seen people do it on hammers.
How do you wrap it? Put it over something then. Oh, just
That's when you
slides it
get
in?
your KY jelly
Ha, 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 ha.
and you put it on the handle and you slide it on and let it sit for a day, and you cut the excess off.
Oh, so yours is basically just like a shrink wrap tube.
Yeah, but it's rubber. It stretches, not much. But yeah, I found out just using the KY jelly, just a little bit on there, slide it on, let it sit for a day.
I used the baseball bat wrap stuff on my cane before, and it worked fine.
Yeah.
But it does wear out after a while.
Yeah, so yeah, it's yay long. So if I got a cork that goes bad, I can throw this on.
Yeah, usually your handle's not going to be that long on it. You could probably cut that in half and still be good.
Yeah, so one side is smaller than the other. So yeah, I shove the small side on first, so it goes up to the reel seat, and then you just cut off the excess.
Yeah, they do come in handy.
Mm-hmm. I
You
bought
can also
several.
use shrink wrap tubing if you got like finding 1 inch or 2 inch shrink wrap tubing is
more expensive.
expensive.
Yes, more expensive than this. And when you put it on there, it's a smooth finish, and when it gets wet, you can slip off.
Oh, I have. I love this.
This does
Yeah,
not.
It's a garbage branded stuff, but I've used these before. Is this stuff here? Absolutely love this stuff.
Yeah, it says here use window cleaner or a liquid soap on the inside of the rod grip before sliding onto rod handle.
Yeah.
I can understand for like a rod or something, but I was like,
Yes.
for something for my like my cane or something like that, that won't work.
No, for your cane, you have to physically wrap that because of the way you got that T-shaped handle.
Right. The only reason I wrap it is not so much comfort for my hand, because when I put it up against something when I'm doing something, it always
Doesn't
falls
slide.
over. Yep, it slides like nobody's business.
It's because they make that crap out of like smooth freaking hard plastics, and then you
No,
set
they
it on
lacquer it.
falls over.
Mine is wood,
Oh,
and they lacquered it, which made it smooth as glass.
And the problem is, if you use liquid soap, if you get it wet, it can slip off.
can.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if you drop it in the water and it sits there for a few moments, it'll slip right off.
Well, I'm assuming it'll slip off with a little bit of effort. It's not like it's just going to be like
Yeah, when you go to
15 drinks
cast.
in and 15 drinks in and the panties just come right off.
Yeah, so this one's like a yellow jacket type. I got a couple of other colors.
Camera would be nice if you decided to focus, but yeah, I was showing this one, Jason.
Yes.
I love this stuff. This, if you get shrink tubing for anything, get the marine grade stuff. This has an adhesive on the inside
There's
that,
a green and white.
that seals everything.
How much did that run, Cliff?
I think I paid like $5 for it.
We're at?
Walmart?
Okay. I'll keep an eye out.
Again, Colin, look what the brand name is.
Oh, so those are trail. I haven't seen that stuff in a while, so it might be in the fishing section.
No, it's in the automotive area.
Oh, okay, then I'm gonna have to go over there. I will be right back. I'm gonna have to go water a bush now. So.
Or the electrical department in your hardware stores.
They won't sell the Ozark Trail. You might be able to get the marine grade, but you're not going to get it in that. That's a 100-piece kit, so I can do various things with it. And I've used the stuff before. I have a rope that I have for a magnet fishing kit, and I've used that on there. It's stuck on there. That shit will not come off. In order to get it off, you're either going to have to hit it with a blowtorch or cut the rope end off. I also cheated when I married those two ends together. I super glued the inside. So I heat shrink the bottom half first, and then I poured a liberal amount of super glue on the inside.
Yeah.
Waited about 4 hours, and then I sealed the rest of it with the heat gun. That ain't coming out without. You probably have to put 300-400 pounds of force on there before that comes off. It is that stuff is married together.
Literally.
Oh yeah. And the thing is, I did not put a loose piece on there. I put a relatively tight piece of heat shrink on there. So when it shrank, it shrank.
Yeah, the problem is when you use that heat shrink tubing, it actually hardens up and it gets real smooth.
Yep. Well, that's why I like the marine grade stuff. That is designed for wires. So it's, like I said, when you heat it up, there's an adhesive in there that expands. And when it shrinks down, it like seals it. It's like almost like an epoxy. So it seals your electrical wires in basically like a resin, a waterproof resin. Once that is on there, yeah, it's on there. You can pull them apart, but you're gonna have to use a lot of force. And my camera's pissing me off right now. It doesn't want to unfocus. And yes, I know I probably need a new camera. Ooh, that whitewashed me. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, for like the past 3 years.
Probably 4, actually. I've had this camera a while. I just don't want to spend the money on it if my channel's not getting anywhere.
Yeah, I understand.
Like, if I was gaining 50, 60 followers every week or every month, I'd consider it. But I'm gaining like 2 or 3 here, 2 or 3 there over the course of months. Except for, let's see where I'm at today. I was at 713 the other day, so I was kind of happy. Yep, still at 713, so.
Yeah, I'm still at, 8?
8 something.
I'm at 8 something.
It is 93 degrees outside. It's 8 o'clock.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. It's 82 here now.
I'd rather have the 82.
If it's a little bit drier, it would feel nicer.
Dude, I'm telling you what, on Wednesday,
64.
or Thursday,
I'm at 64.
I was freaking dying when it started raining.
Yeah, it feels like 82. Humidity is at 87.
Mine's at 54%. I think that's inside my room, though. Let me go back to my weather thingy again.
And the dew point is at 78. So it is heavy.
Wet.
outside.
Sorry,
It's
moist.
heavy. Very heavy outside.
Yeah, it's 93. 96 was my high today. Feels like 93. No duh. It's hot outside. Let's see. I have dew point at 35%, humidity at 13%. But again, I live in the desert.
Yes.
It can rain for 3 days straight, and my humidity level would still be at less than 50 or 60%.
Until it's August or September and August.
Yeah, when it starts getting cooler, then it becomes more of a problem. But when it's like 100 degrees outside,
Yeah.
it can rain for 4 hours. And then 2 hours later, the humidity and dew point is.
Well, like I said, the monsoons are coming for you.
I freaking hope so,
I hope so too.
because I need water.
Everybody needs water. You know, I can be a little bit air dryer, but still.
Colin kicked himself out. I didn't even realize that.
Sorry, I just clicked back to our screen.
It's back up there in the chat, Colin. Scroll up, you should find it. Unless you don't have it anymore, in which case I probably need to delete the one that was up there. I forgot to do that when everyone popped up.
Yeah, so I'm actually at 864 now. Thank you, everybody.
Celia also says, "Give me the heat." Yeah, where the hell did that? I lost the freaking link. Where'd that go?
He lost the window.
No, Matt was here. Matt, you want to pop up, or are you being a stinker today? Or is the
Peanut butter will count.
peanut brittle gallery keeping you from popping up here? Yeah, see, there he goes. See,
I
he found it.
Yeah, he's having a lot of fun with the with his new birthday present.
Okay, that was better. Okay, I'm not sure what happened, but it was weird.
You
I got to
touched
click
the
on it,
button?
and it closed out on me.
You touched a button.
No, I was trying to click onto it to get back in.
Yeah, I don't know.
The only button I tried to push was my mute button, which I had on my laptop.
I'm going to be to be honest. Like I did it until you said the comment, I didn't even realize you had left.
I didn't realize I'd left either until I go to try to push up, my thing.
Yeah, I saw the lost the window, and I'm like, wait, where'd Colin go? Because I saw that because
that
we
was
were
good.
talking about the weather.
That beer was good.
I'm still working on mine. I'm almost done. I'm gonna have a second one. I've had like just
I'm just gonna have
back to
one.
back stressful weeks, and it's like killing me.
Right now, my muscles and my joints are not hurting right now. So
Mine are always
it's
hurting.
good.
So this is what I was talking about on Thursday, Colin. I don't know if you can see this. Let me turn my camera here. So I am
Make it
doing a cordage wrap
Right?
on my light connector here for my rope lights.
Okay.
Bigify.
Bigify it is.
Now I can see what you're doing.
It's still a little dark because your cordage are blending.
Black on gray on dark blue. So I'm sorry. I can only provide so much here. You know what? Let me do this. I've got this nice, giant, bright-ass light. Where's the button? Unbutton. Where are you?
Because everything blends into the underneath
There we
your thing. That's better,
Blinded by the light.
So power cord. There's the end of the plug.
right?
And I'm doing basically a Cobra weave
Okay.
on a round cord, which, by the way, is a pain in the ass.
Well, I bet.
I had a random section, so this is part of some old utility cord that I had, which I had stuffed inside of this yellow. My what the heck you call it? Brain fart.
Whatever.
The stuff that the contractor's string.
Oh, masonry line.
The what?
Masonry line.
Yeah, masonry line. So I just had that stuffed in the tube of it. This was just some extra, like what was left of a
Odds and ends is what you got.
50-foot hank of random stuff that I used for something. But yeah, this is what I was talking about Thursday, Colin. I was working on my survival lights.
Right.
Yeah, I'm doing a Cobra weave. You can kind of see it there. I'm going to do as much until I run out of cordage. Once I run out of cordage, that's pretty much all I'm going to put on there.
It's going to protect it at least a little bit, won't it?
I got like 3 inches on it because my brain wasn't working. I was hot. I was dying. I was sweating because it was like.
Your brain wasn't working right? Your brain wasn't braining?
I wasn't braining. I was tired.
You were dehydrated.
No, I wasn't dehydrated. I was tired from work, stressed out from work, stressed out because of my plants. Then it decided to be rainy. It was like a 100-degree day, so it was like muggy AF. I'm over here dying in my room, even with the air conditioner. And my hands were all gummy, and like everything just felt sticky. Like my hands were like everything was covered in honey.
Right.
So I was physically and mentally struggling trying to do this. It took me 30 minutes just to do that, like 3 inches, because I kept doing the braid wrong. So I would do like 2 or 3 sections, and I would have to undo it because my brain wasn't braining.
Yeah, that was my first my first year here, my first summer, was sticky and wet. Getting used to it.
So, yeah, right. I'm dying right now. It's 74 degrees in here, but I have to turn the air conditioner off because I can't hear you guys. And if I crank up the volume on my speakers any louder, it's basically just going to cycle through the freaking microphone on here, and that's just going to be an echo. But yeah, I was working on that. I was just doing random paracord projects because I got my box of paracord, looking through stuff, and
So you just
one
using
section of paracord. I had to cut one section of paracord 3 times because I understand why they were selling that stuff for dirt cheap when they did it. It was one of those. Oh, sorry. It was one of those. Damn it. Oh, there we go. It was one of those blemish boxes from Atwood.
Right.
When they do those blemishes, they sell that stuff like each one of those hanks of cordage is usually either half price or you can get a mystery box for like $40-$50.
So when I do my trekking poles, I might ask. I've got the videos that you did about those saved for me to watch. So I'm gonna try to use that when I do my trekking poles. I'm only doing the first portion of it though.
So what I recommend is I've watched people do this versus me physically doing it. So I'm going to give you 2 options to make it super freaking easy.
Okay.
Either get 2 twist ties long enough to go around your pole in the cordage, lock those in,
Right.
or use rubber bands.
I could do both. Either one. I got both.
So to start it off is what I recommend you using the twist tie for.
Okay.
When you're doing it, you want the twist side where you twist the twist tie on the back side of the project you're working. You do not want that on the front side.
Okay.
So you want that. So I'll get my pole just to show.
Well, I get the idea. I get the gist of it.
You get the idea, but I feel you're more of a visual, hands-on kind of person when you do
I
this.
am.
So when you start it, so that's the front end. That's where you start the weave, and then you go this way.
Right.
You want your twist tie with a twist on the back side.
Okay. Let me see your end of your hiking pole there. The other end. So I know where the handle is. Okay.
That's why I have this near the handle. I can sit there because I have dual handles on this one, so I have the black ribbey part, or I have the cork part.
I won't have that though. I don't have the cork version. I got the.
I pulled this one. The reason why this is on the top is it's dangerous to have it on the bottom.
I bet.
For anybody that is curious as to why the bowline hitch is on the top, if you have this on the bottom and you're using your hiking poles like you're normally supposed to as a hiking pole, if you get this caught on a branch or snagged in a rock, mind you, again, my pole is currently compressed in its pack size, not in its standard use size. You can get this tag end caught on something and just eat it, which is not going to be fun. I have mine on the top side specifically for this reason. Ooh, almost knocked my glass over. So I can have it hooked on my pinky right there. I'm not going to drop this. I don't have to worry about using the standard wrist straps that come with it. I can just walk around, even loose. I can walk with that. You're not going to feel this under your finger after about 5 minutes. You're just going to completely forget it's there. But this gives you the option if you happen to trip, you're not holding on. You're not locked in with a wrist strap like this, which, by the way, is also the wrong way to use these.
I knew that.
Because
It's supposed to be your fingers.
when you're locked in, so that's normally how you would have this when you're hiking, to give yourself, you're basically locking in to the handle. Problem is, if you trip, that is still stuck to you. If you land the wrong way, you will snap your wrist. Really, these are designed for this. You can do them basically like Jason said, you have your fingers, your hands in there like that, instead of locked around your wrist. You're more easily able to slide out of that or not have it break your wrist being stuck in it.
Oh yeah, I get that. I have two of those. I don't have the, like I said, I don't have the cork ones like you got, but I've got the good ones.
Yeah.
Which brand is that one?
Want to know where the brand name is at?
Underneath.
Right there.
I have
I
a
can't read
Cascade Mountain ones. Is what I got.
But I will tell you who these are from because I bought them. They were like $40 for the pair, and I got them on sale. I got lucky. But these are the Fox Ellie carbon
those are
fiber
good
hiking
brands, okay.
pole.
Are they aluminum or
Carbon fiber.
Okay, I'm not a big fan of carbon fiber because they break easier than aluminum.
Yeah, but these things, like both poles, weigh less than 2 pounds.
Oh, I get that.
Oh, these are also your friend too when you're hiking, camping.
Oh
What
yeah.
are they? Oh, those are those the
Velcro
tourniquets?
straps.
These are actually for wrapping up your extension cords.
Yes.
Okay, pack straps basically.
Then you hang them up. You can put a carabiner on there and carry whatever you need in here.
Okay.
They make them larger and they also make them smaller.
Those are actually
What's the brand name on that one, Jason? I can't read it.
probably works.
Well, I can't read it because he keeps on moving it.
Oh,
Velcro.
that's
Just
actual
regular-
Velcro brand.
You don't usually hear straight up Velcro stuff anymore.
Well, like Jason said, so really what those things, honestly, if you're doing camping, those will excel hanging from the bottom of your pack and you just wrap either your tent or your sleeping bag in it.
Now they also have ones that are also elastic, so you can wrap it around and
Tension.
I'm using straps for my chair and my tents and stuff, my cot currently.
I use this for my camping gear for my extension cords.
No, that might be something I could use for my trekking poles when I put them on my thing.
I have those like cord keepers. Usually get like a whole roll of them. There's like 50 of them in a roll. That you get the one fat end, and then it's got that little insert cut out. You pop out, and then you stick your tag in there, and you just wrap them, like you get on a lot of electrical stuff nowadays. I love those things. Oh, yep. 50
I
cent
prefer the
Walmart
S-biners
carabiner.
over the regular carabiners.
Nothing wrong with those things.
I have one carabiner around here somewhere. I bought it and I've never been able to find it after I got it.
You ever tried the S beaters, Jason?
No, like I said, I got the one that it's got the handle on it, so you can put all your groceries on there and carry it.
Yeah, I've seen those. Yeah,
Oh, you
those are the
got
big
one of
giant
those.
ones.
I bought one of those and I can't find it. And I bought it 3 years
I remember.
ago.
I think you remember you showing that off once.
Yeah,
Now
now I can't find it.
this is one of the other things I redid. Was my keychain. Here's the fun part about this one. I think I wasted 3/4 of an inch, maybe maximum, on what I cut off on the end. I don't know how I did it, but I measured this by eye mentally, almost damn near perfectly.
Way to go, Cliff.
Like I kid you not, I cut off one section was like this big, and the other section was like that big. But I also did this backwards.
Well, it still worked.
And normally when you make these, everybody else that makes these, they always put the cow hitch, whatever, loop side on the key ring. Which, when that thing is super tight, is an absolute pain in the keister to get your keys on and off of that. So I did it backwards. I can get that loop on and off of this super easy, even on the fat part. It'll slide, like literally slide right off. See, I can pull that off if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. This would also allow
Mine's
me
over
for
there.
a quick release, if
Now,
absolutely necessary.
what kind of carabiner is that one, Cliff?
This is the Night Eyes carabiner.
Yeah, I like the Night Eyes S beaters.
I like the S beaners to an extent. I just wish they weren't all plastic.
No, I've got one that's metal.
Yeah, this one's got a 25-pound rating to it. But again, it's not a climbing carabiner, mainly
Oh
because
yeah,
of the,
that's the only thing bad
tag
about
end
them.
right there is not climbing style.
Yeah, they're never rated for. They're not rated for climbing.
But essentially, yeah, these are just basic standard. I forgot the high
Clips.
blocks.
They're clips.
Yeah, these are a pain in the butt to take off of somebody without them noticing,
Oh, I get that.
because of that little black tab right there. Actually locks in down at the bottom, and you cannot depress this.
Oh, I've seen those.
And unlocking it one-handed or trying to be like sneaky like a Italian thief or like a thief in France, you're going to feel that. The easiest way to get this off of somebody would literally be to cut it off.
I got scissors for those.
And Colin, your speakers are being weird.
Couldn't be. I'm not even saying anything.
No, there's like a staticky effect behind them when you like move.
Oh, that's probably because I was messing with my light.
But yeah, figured I'd redo that. It's one of the projects. I got to redo the other one.
My mic's right here.
I have had these things. The originals were like the little short ones. I basically got these out of a claw machine. Like,
Oh,
God, what is it? What is that? 2026, 2016, I think is when I picked these up.
did you get it from Pizza Planet?
No, I was actually at where my job was. I had claw machines over there that had these at one point. So I think I spent like $3 or $4 to get them, which they're normally like $5 to $7 depending on where you buy them at the store. So I needed to replace them because they were getting extremely worn out. The white stripe that used to actually be in the center of them was black. But yeah, I just had that particular piece. I don't remember what it came from, why I had it. It was just there, one solid piece. So I figured, I'm going to make something with it. It is kind of loose. It's not as tight as I would make like the standard bracelets for everybody, but I did make it, so I was super happy.
That's cool, though.
Also, why I had the green out there, I was planning on making one of these. This way I don't have to deal with people on St. Patrick's Day being like, oh, you're not wearing green. No, the hell I'm not.
Well, Jenny's got her tattoo. I wear this.
I use these now. I don't use those regular clips or the little chain link thumb things. I've lost my keys off those before. I've never lost
How?
keys off with the carabiner. The rope hitting it, or not the rope, but the my hose hitting them when I was spraying.
How would that fall off though?
It would hit it in such a certain way because I would drag the hose, or I use my body to twist and pull the hose, and it would hit the clip and clip it off.
I can kind of see that, but I've never had an issue with that happening.
Oh, like I said, when I'm dragging that hose with me, oh yeah, anything that was on me that was loose would come off.
See, and that's the thing. I have that same style.
See you later,
With
And
the
the
swivel ring.
CR.
And the pincher
All right.
ones,
I'll be back.
Later, CR.
later CR. I even had the little pincher ones, and the hose would just rub up against it, and it'd open and drop.
That's why
Yeah,
I never
those
put
are the
them on
ones
my
I
belt. I
don't
put them
like.
in my
Ones that
pocket.
clamp like this.
Uh-huh.
I hate those ones.
I keep keys in my pocket. I don't put them out where they can be hit.
Oh, it's a great way to stab a hole, and that's how most people lose shit out of their pockets, is because that key's constantly rubbing on the bottom of their pocket, and then they get a hole, and then you're walking somewhere and you're like, I had my keys in my pocket. Where are they? And your keys
I've
are
never
gone.
had that issue.
I've never lost the keys with a carabiner. Never.
I do got that new key ring thing that I got that's got the little cordage that kind of retracts.
I'm all looking for it. It's literally on my pocket. Forgive me.
Well, the thing is, I actually had to go back. Yeah, that.
The only problem I've ever had with these is the damn finger stud breaking off.
Or the spring would fail. And it would get
No,
stuck.
I've never had a spring fail on me. I've had the finger stub break off every time. I've had to replace one of these. It's always because of the finger stud.
I've never had an issue with those.
But you'll notice, Jason, look at how deep that curve is
Yeah.
on that sucker. Even if that thing somehow unhooks or like unlatches, it's not sliding off like super easy. Hey, Deb is still here. Wait, what? Wait, my neighbor got a full-on, a pissed-off neighbor. One of the older boys was throwing a basketball against a bathroom window when my cat Frankie was sitting in it. Oh,
That's vandalism. They would have broke a window.
that's
And what's the thing for
Yeah, that's pretty mischief.
technically could be considered aggravated assault.
trying to injure a cat, a pet, intentionally? That's what is that? Doesn't
And
matter.
vandalism.
Misdemeanor.
Yeah, it can be considered, like I said, it could be vandalism and assault. Actually, it would be
Animal
the
abuse.
classification for that would be intent to cause harm.
Yes.
It would be vandalism and intent to cause harm. I've watched far too many of these random, here's the legal beef, or
Animal cruelty or abuse.
only if it hits the animal, but it's in the window, so it's
To scare the animal and break a window. Yeah. It's just,
it's a weird
That's
classification.
Zeus sadism is intentional cruelty to animals driven by the pleasure of gratification of seeing them suffer. So
yeah.
scaring them counts.
If I did that, my dad would have beat my ass. Make sure I never did it again.
Yep. So yeah, random paracord projects on my side just because I'm bored and need something to do because half the time I'm getting out of my mind. I got tons of green, but I got this weird like holographic green.
Oh, that graphic.
Oh, that was blue. Where the hell is the other one? Here it is. So I've got two of these, which I almost feel like they came off of the same scheme. So this is the green this is one of the greens I purchased. This was the what was it called? I ripped it off. I was going to use this, but then I freaking didn't. It's the same material. This is utility cord. Same as the black one that I'm doing the survival light wrap with. God dang it. I've got a whole bunch of... I bought like 3 of these damn things. Where's the other one? Got that one. Got that one. There it is. Gear Aid. So this is that Gear Aid rope that I was looking for the longest time. I was trying to find different colors. I found green. I got tons of black, but I wanted like a different color. They also have it in orange. But I also ended up getting one black and one of the green, or 2 black and one of the green, because I needed more. But surprisingly, for this stuff, this is really, really durable cordage. So I think 150-pound tensile break strength, but good to have regardless. But again, green, so I was planning on making something with this just so I have green on me. But here's like the holographic green I was talking about. It's the camera will not do it justice, but it does have this weird like sheen to it.
Do you have your black light available, Chris?
No, I put it over there on the shelf. Actually, no, I have another one. Again, this is not going to do it justice.
It doesn't.
Oh, that's like green and purple. What the hell?
Ooh.
I just thought it was green. It's either dark blue or purple. My hand is purple. Yeah, this one does not because it's just really intense. But this is the like holographic one, which is really weird.
Right.
This one you can kind of see because it's got like this like weird orangey like greenish tinge and then like orange under it or brown or red.
It kind of looks like triangles to me, like little mesh weave stuff.
So there's the color scheme for it.
It's hard to see.
Yeah, I know. You got a little bit of red. It's like green. Yeah, this one I believe is like a Christmas style, but it's like the green part is like a weird reflective. But again, this is 2 pieces because right where this cord tag is at, that's where they tied it. In between when they were running the springs or the loads or lines. So again, this was considered a blemish because it wasn't quite enough to make a solid one piece. So somewhere in here I have 2 ends. I just don't know where because I've never actually found them. I've looked, but I haven't actually located both ends. So yeah, I don't know on that one. It could be dead center in the middle of the packaging or the wrap. Who knows? Yeah, it's probably dead center. To probably 2 ends or 4 ends are right in there. I have that one. Like I said, the black one was the section. I actually had to cut that into 3 pieces because it was 2 different colors spliced, or 3 colors. So sorry, same color, but the internal cordage somehow managed to work it when they were weaving it, worked its way out of the weave and then back into the weave within a centimeter or 2. So I was getting these like little sections that I had to cut out that had like just 1 or 2 strands of the inner core on the outside of the wrap. And then I'd have these ones, and then it would like go back. So I had to cut it into like 3 different pieces, but the survival light rope is just one of the pieces I had, so I figured I'll just run this on here. Just in case there's an emergency, I have rope lights, and if absolutely necessary, I could undo and unweave that, string that in between 2 trees, and just run the rope lights on that. I'll have a stringer that I don't have to worry about stressing out the plastic on the lights, potentially ripping or tearing the wires that are in there. Because we all know those string lights, rope lights, have the like cheapest wiring attached to each one of those LED lights. So I figured that would be a bonus on that one if necessary. But yeah, that whole box was like blemish stuff, or like one of the boxes I had was blemishes, and then one of the other, because I combined like 2 or 3 boxes, and then the other one had like a bunch of glow in the dark cordage. So I got tons of glow in the dark cord, probably like 400 feet of that stuff. But, yeah, random paracord projects. Actually, what is this one? So this one here is another blemish. I don't know if you can actually see it. Oh, yeah, you actually kind of can see it on there. So you see like the little grid spacings in there that look like they're about an inch long each section.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
Make yourself bigger again, Cliff.
Sorry. So
I can see them.
you'll notice all of these like little grids on here.
My orange
even
ones that I use for my hot tent are that way.
Yeah, they're not supposed to be this way. This is actually missing one of the outer core strands.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Howie, how's it going, brother?
Yeah, we were just talking about you earlier.
Yeah,
We were for when it came to knowledge on tomatoes. We classified you as the foremost knowledgeable person of tomatoes. For this guy down here for his tomatoes. I grow tomatoes, but I don't grow them greatly.
I have a tomato that's over 1.5 years old, Howie, and it desperately needs to be upgraded to a bigger pot. But I don't want to do it with kill it. That would be really sucky because it's still producing tomatoes.
So, as long as you take whatever it is in originally with the entirety of the dirt and then transfer it over into a bigger pot with more dirt in it, you should be fine. But if you're going to pull that thing out...
Well, I was thinking about if we could figure out a way to cut it out in the pot it's in, going to be in, and add dirt around it.
Here's what I recommend for the pot. Get the pot fairly wet. Let it dry for a day or two so the soil's all like adhered to one piece.
Mm-hmm.
Work in a spot that either has a floor mat or a tarp under it. You're going to have to take that whole thing, turn it upside down, pull the old pot off, basically holding the plant upside down, and the dirt pot's going to sit right here.
Right.
Get the old pot off to the side, and two-handed turn that thing the right way, and then put it into another planter.
Well, make sure that planter has soil in it first. Yes.
Get your soil level where you want it, put your plant on top of it, and then backfill.
Yeah.
15, 30, 15.
Okay, I don't understand what the numbers mean.
Phosphorus, nitrate,
what does it mean?
And basically high fertilizer.
Okay, I get that. Okay. I don't know chemical stuff, Howie. I'm sorry. I'm kind of an idiot on that.
If you look at most of your bags of fertilizers, they're going to have 3 sequence numbers on the bottom, which is going to be the 15, 30, 15.
Right.
Because that's nitrogen, potassium, and what's the third one? My brain is. What the hell's the third one? What's the K stand for? Howie, remind me, what does the K stand for? Because my brain is just fried right now. Because I know it's nitrogen, potassium. I almost want to say calcium, but I know that's not it. Nitrogen, phosphates, and... Damn it, dude, my brain is dead right now.
But K stands for potassium.
Well, the K is potassium, so nitrogen, phosphorus, and so nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium.
Okay.
Do I know what the P is? That's phosphorus or
that's phosphorus,
potassium, or whatever.
I was just thinking about picking up some new of the expert gardener soil in a bigger pot and transferring it over.
I would do a bit of a mix, honestly.
Well, it's going to have the soil that it was originally in.
Plus, well, no, what I'm saying is you get one of those bags of soil mix. What I recommend is getting one of those rehydratable, starter pods, those little bricks for $3. You add hot water to it and you just let it sit. And I would mix that with that entire bag, stick that in there, and then put the plant on top of it and then backfill.
Well, the problem is with that is that the soil that it's made out of right now is a mixture of that already.
Yeah, that should be fine.
So it's already started. That's what it's in right now. So I want to move it into an actual real one kind of everything type setup, which I have not been able to do.
So you're going to want, essentially, you can do a topsoil mix with all three. But again, I'm going to tell you right now, that will be a tad on the heavy side for pricing. Standard bag of topsoil is like $6 to $8 for a 1.5 cubic foot bag.
Well, I usually get that big bag of, like I said, Expert Gardener for like $6.
Yeah, but I believe that's potting soil.
It worked for the clone. The clone took off like crazy.
Yeah, because it's in light, loose, moist soil. Great for root starting, but then you got to fertilize the heck out of it.
What if I use Miracle Grow?
Should work. I would say once a week, maybe twice a week.
No, I meant the Miracle Grow potting soil.
I should be fine with that. That stuff good. The way that's designed is it feeds up to, I think, 3 to 6 months.
So that should be enough to make it, handle it with an upgrade to a newer, bigger pot.
Yeah, for a good amount. Yeah, I always get the little green containers full of the granules, not the granules, the little balls.
No, I've been I've been using Job's plant stakes.
Oh, nice, Serena. That's awesome. And Howie's a week away from eating tomatoes. Yeah, I've got a while on mine, Howie. I've got 3 plant fertilizer stakes in there. But I live in a drier area, so I got to constantly water that thing. Once I'm done with this live, I actually got to go back out there and water it, which sucks. These 100-degree, 95 plus to 100-degree plus days suck for my plants. Nice. Deb is being naughty.
She's gonna be snarky.
No, she's being naughty. Snark. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, nod, nod.
I get it.
You know what I mean? Ha ha ha. Oh, I wish that would be I wish that could happen. I wish that could happen.
Don't we all wish that? He keeps on getting himself.
Dude, dumber and dumber by the minute, I swear. But anyways, we won't get into that. I think Jason either died or is eating.
Both. Or he spotted a critter.
He said both. He's dying and he's eating.
No, maybe he spotted a critter too. That's another consideration.
All right, I'm back.
Oh, there he is.
No critters?
Interruptions.
Oh.
Are they of the old enough age to... Actually, I think that speaker issue might be on Jason's side.
What speaker?
There's like a... Static-y, ruffly effect.
That's me touching my mic. I don't hear anything.
Look at your shit. I drive to your house, I'm gonna pee on your cat. Cauliflower.
That better?
I have no idea. Let's see. Yeah, that's definitely... So that is actually Jason's mic for some reason being weird.
Yeah, it's probably the AC unit. Remember, I'm only 2 feet away.
Yeah, I usually don't have that issue, though, with you. I normally don't pick that up. It almost sounds like you're using a dead cat in the wind.
No.
Oh, that's interesting.
Because when I muted your side, it stopped. I thought it was on Colin's side.
Dude.
But I think it's actually Jason's mic.
Is it gone now?
No, he's still down there.
It's because I probably have the vent blowing towards the microphone.
Oh, that could be why.
Hold on a minute.
Ooh. Naughty, naughty, Deb. Naughty, naughty. Snarky, 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 snark. Oh, I'm going to get another.
Is that different now?
No, still kind of hearing it.
Ah.
Ooh, it's almost dark outside. Oh shit, move now. I shouldn't even leave that on shit. I just walked outside and I got full on butt cheeked by the atmosphere. For those of you who are curious, the moon is outside right now and it's damn near a full moon. So, hence full butt cheek by the atmosphere.
Yeah, I can still hear it when I have my mic muted. So
Yeah, I know. I think it is actually. It's Jason's speaker.
Yeah, I got it blowing away from the microphone now.
Yeah, we're still getting it.
Yeah, but if I did this,
Yeah, still getting it.
yeah, but it's a little bit more though, right?
Kinda, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Usually you don't have issues with your speaker even with that thing running. I literally thought it was Collins because usually Collins is the one that has issues with his stuff. So I
Well, no,
legit
that's
thought
right.
Collins was being weird.
Ooh, excuse me.
no, this is me touching my mic, and I don't. Anything
Ah,
I say.
stop. If I was wearing earphones, you would have been in the basement.
I don't have even have my hearing aids in or my headphones on. They're over here.
Yeah.
Oh, Deb, that is.
My flag up for my next live stream.
Well, since they were throwing basketballs at their house, like I wrote, that's livestock abuse. It could be interfering with her livestock.
Yeah, but a cat's not livestock.
No, he raises quail. That counts. In the state of Iowa, it does.
Oh, yeah, I don't know if the quail would actually qualify as true livestock, though.
In Iowa, it does.
Oh, Deb, your son's just barely older than me. So he was, what, 79?
It can be calculated as economic property damage.
Yeah, I need to put my flag for next live stream.
Say what?
I need to put my flag up for my next live stream.
I was about to say, if you've got a striped flag, yeah, isn't that, when you fold them that way, isn't that supposed to be permanent as a remembrance of somebody who fell?
Proper way to actually fold a flag.
Yeah, but also usually in a method to
When it's
remember.
headed
somebody-
over, yes. The problem is, it's not worn enough to be nice and soft. It's still pretty stiff. It's still starchy.
Well, just make
There
sure you
you
don't
go.
drop it.
Wait, you had a cucumber question? Oh, no, I did not. I missed that one. I had to pull a Space Master cucumber vine tonight. It was wilted. It happened overnight. William wilts. If you had multiple vines on it, it should be fine. Most likely, what you had is you had a vine borer beetle in it. I would have found this. What I would have looked for specifically is the spot where it entered. I would have been very careful about splitting the vine open, removing the pest, and then from what I've seen people basically get like a mud pack mixture, and then just packing it around that opened area of the vine and just leaving it. Basically, the mud will harden on the vine. It'll keep the vitals flowing and should keep that other half of that vine from drying out and dying. And surprisingly enough, I just happened to see that last night before my phone slapped me in the face 5 times, and I decided to put it away to go to sleep. So yeah, most likely what you had was a vine borer, and they will touch cucumbers, watermelons, pumpkins, squash, you name it. If it's a vine style plant, they'll touch it.
Oh yeah.
Usually won't touch the tomatoes because, again, tomatoes are part of the nightshade family. And a lot of bugs will not touch the inside of that plant.
Unless it's a hornworm.
They'll touch the outside of the plant, but I've never seen a hornworm on tomatoes. Well,
Oh no.
they do on yours for some reason.
Oh yeah, they'll eat the leaves right off, right to the nub. I got 3 this year.
I haven't seen a single one. I've seen the little standard green caterpillars, which are eating the shit out of my freaking radishes.
I know they're eating my my horse radish.
Oh yeah, mine are decimating my radishes in the front. I had like 50 of them, and like I'm down to like 8. They are just clearing out the leaves, and I'm like, you little bastard.
And shield bugs will also suck the life out of the plants too.
I have not seen any this summer. I am thankful so far.
It's been light on my side.
But I will say on the positive side, my test planter, the beans have not popped up, which is really starting to irritate me because I put them in there a week ago. They should already be up. But the test whiskey barrel that I had corn, squash, I think 2 varieties of squash. I had squash and cucumber and radishes. Radishes all bit the dust. I think I have like maybe 2 left that are still going.
A little hot.
But I think at this point they're going to be dead anyway because the cucumbers and squash have pretty much shaded out the entirety of the pot area.
Okay, yes.
And I think the one I put in there is cucumbers because each one of them vines is about 2 feet long and they have little green tendrils, the little grippy arms, the little grabbers to pull them up onto the fences. They're all covered with those. And I honestly can't remember if it was cucumbers or zucchinis. Now, I know because then
No, there's a difference between the zucchini and cucumbers.
yeah, I meant, what I meant was cucumbers or the cantaloupes, because the cantaloupes will do the same damn thing.
Yeah.
Which is weird. You would think that would just grow on the ground like the rest of the vine plants.
So
But
they
no,
get tendrils.
that little bastard likes to climb.
Oh yeah, most of your watermelons will climb too.
Oh, I know. I've seen them. I've watched a lot of Mark's channel. Forgot his channel name. The dude in Australia. Self-Sufficient Me.
Oh yeah. Mark.
Yeah, he leaves watermelons out in the wintertime, and in the springtime they come up. They're like all over his trellises, growing in the trellises.
Watermelon?
Oh yeah,
I didn't know they grew up.
yeah.
on the
Watermelons.
trellises. That's how they grow them in Japan. Because
trellis. I mean, can the trellis handle the weight?
Yes.
oh yeah, you can actually use a chain link fence.
Under tension, yeah, those things will hold.
I can understand chain link fence being strong enough. I wasn't sure if a regular standard trellis would.
A chain link
Yeah.
fence technically is a trellis.
The cattle panel that I use will hold watermelon. I could probably get 80 pounds of watermelon under, and it wouldn't even affect that damn thing.
Would pumpkin be the same way?
Yes.
Yep.
Pumpkin
Okay.
will do the exact same damn
And
thing.
cantaloupe.
Cantaloupe, like a lot of those plants, aside from, I think, zucchini and acorn squash, or a lot of your squash
What
plants,
cucumber?
cucumber climbs.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Good to
Acorn will
know.
climb.
Acorn
Butternut
squash
squash
doesn't
will climb.
climb the way you traditionally think it will.
Yeah. It will still climb.
It sends out. So I've grown acorn squash numerous times. I've had very good success with it. It tends to it'll vine, but it doesn't send out those little grabber tendril thingies to like latch onto stuff. It just sends out a long ass vine runner.
Yep.
And all you got to do Just wrap it around whatever the heck it's on, and you can go from there. If you want to use a plant tie, go for it. But you can essentially get those to grow up and over something if it's the right conditions, and every couple of feet that'll send out a flower and you'll get acorn squash, and you just let it hang off of there and it should be fine.
Yeah.
Once
Another
they get
one-
bigger, I do recommend putting a hammock netting under them so they don't snap off.
Now, another one that'll do it is going to be loofahs.
Oh, that thing climbs so profusely. So profusely.
Yeah, if you have an evaporative cooler and you have it purge every 4 hours, that's the perfect thing to water a lot of your plants with.
If your evap cooler has a drain that can drain into it, then yes.
Yes, yeah. Again, you got the ones that have every 4 hours, it'll purge it, so it puts all fresh water in. It'll purge about 80% of the water, and then it'll, as it's purging, it'll start refilling, and you get fresh water. So you don't get this that swamp smell.
I don't have that issue with mine. I don't have that sort of system on there. But what we do is every couple of months, or every during the season when we do it, it'll be like every month or so. We'll drain it out, fill it up, and then usually if there's an issue, if we don't run it, that's when you get that weird stagnant pond smell. Is if you don't run it for a while and then you do.
Oh, we were getting it even while we were running it 24/7.
Oh, it'll do it during the rainy season, like when it's raining. That
Oh, yeah.
you get that. The easiest thing I have found to do is pop open a panel, pour 2 cups of bleach in it.
Yeah, the problem is you're pumping that through your house.
You get the smell of the bleach, but it's not toxic technically. You just get the smell.
Yeah, you don't have to put a hole on there. Only like about a couple ounces.
I usually just go glug glug, and then that's it.
Yeah. The 2 glug method.
Yeah, the 2 glug method, which is usually roughly about a half a cup to a cup, depending on how thick your glugs are. It also depends on the style of bleach you're using.
Yeah,
If you use the no splash bleach, which is almost like a gel, which is way thicker than standard bleach, I think that stuff works a little better.
Yeah.
But
And what that's doing is actually killing the algae that's in the swamp cooler.
that, and it like sterilizes the stuff on the pads, because the pads is where most of that smell is coming from.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because we replace the pads every year.
Yeah, that is a lot of tomato plants there, Serena. I really hope you like tomatoes.
Oh, yeah. I had to let a lot of mine go, and I gave them to the animals. They were just ripening way too fast because they didn't have that plastic coating you got them from, the wax coating you got from the grocery stores.
Yeah. Nope. Yeah, Serena, the vine borers will touch any style of vine plant. Cucumbers, squash, zucchini, watermelons, pumpkins, cantaloupe.
They will actually hit, believe it or not, zucchini and summer squash.
Yeah. I listed all of that. Squash, zucchinis, cantaloupes, watermelons, pumpkins. All right.
All right.
Later, Howie.
Later,
Be
Howie.
safe. Go enjoy your dinner, and I will catch you on the next one, brother.
I keep forgetting it's
Well,
really forgetting.
I'm gonna drop down too, Cliff. I mean, my eyes are starting to water, and I'm yawning like crazy.
All righty.
So thank you for allowing me up. Thank you for answering my questions. I really
Yes, sir.
appreciate it. And I will consult you more on the braiding part when I get to that point. So I got to buy more 550 cord over the 1100 cord that I have already.
I mean, it depends on what you want to use. I personally recommend the 550 because you're not really going to need much more.
That's why
than
I'm going to do
unless
that
you're in
with the 550.
dire survival situation.
Currently, so but I will catch you guys on later.
Later.
Sure, have a good one. Peace.
Bye.
Night, Jenny.
Until next time.
And no Mac is attack is a crack is a smack is a whack is. Yeah, I don't know what's been going on lately. Like the last few weeks has just been like low turnout for everybody.
Oh yeah, yeah. For some odd reason, there's been low numbers across the board.
Yeah, I've had low numbers.
Even the big channels.
Colin had low numbers. I noticed Matt had low numbers. Like I think the max I seen on him the other night was like 17.
Yeah, I've noticed that even some of the large channels that have millions of followers, their numbers have slumped off.
I wonder if they're doing another restriction.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about even Flair. His numbers are down.
That's a good one, Serena. That is a good one. Squish. Hey, Matt, are you still watching, or are you hiding from the peanut gallery? Because you're more than welcome to come up here, brother. If you see me on, you can come up.
Oh yeah.
I haven't even gotten a chance to really talk about the 5-gallon bucket challenge today.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to miss a week on that one. So
Ooh. Technically, you did miss it this week. I didn't even see an update video from you.
no, I didn't. Like I said, I was just really, really, really busy.
I filmed my update video at like 10 o'clock in the morning. I didn't post that damn thing until like 4 in the afternoon.
Oh well.
I forgot I was like, oh, I'm going to do this right away. And then I got doing other stuff and ended up filming. I did like 2 smaller videos that day, but I did post like 3 videos on Thursday. But like, I should have had that video out by like 10:45. I was just not having it on Thursday. It was hotter than Hades outside. It was like 95 degrees by the time I walked outside at like
Really.
9:30. I was like, why is it so damn hot outside? Ooh, well, that'll be an interesting one. You should be able to grow those together since they are technically nightshade. But you gotta watch out for weird cross-pollination between those 2 plants because they will do it. Standardly, a tomato is a self-pollinator, as is bell peppers, as is most pepper plants. All tomato plants are the same way. But when you grow them next to each other, you do run the risk, I would say 50-50 chance of them cross-pollinating, 50-50 chance of them not cross-pollinating. Well, Serena, I saw that 4 days in a row with a heat index of like 115. I was out there watering my plants twice a day. I'd get up in the morning, do a little bit of watering, I'd get home from work, and I'd spend 2 hours watering the rest of it. And my plants were struggling. And it's not even July. I am not looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Sun's basically going to be dead center in the middle of the sky, coming straight across my state, and it's going to be hot. I have a lot of plants that are struggling as is. Ooh, my pepper plants, though. My cayenne peppers and my chili de arbol are doing fantastic right now. So that's going to be nice to add to the chili spice pile when I decide to make some chili powder next. Now, if only Jason can get some of them damn freaking terpenes to
Yes.
get going,
They're going.
so I can get some more of them. I mean, technically, I could probably just buy those at the damn store. They sell them. I know they do. But here's the weird part. They don't sell this. They don't have the seeds for sale in like the standard seed packs,
No, you got to buy them online.
which doesn't make any sense. Just every other species or of freaking peppers you can buy that's there at the market. You go to different stores, they're going to have different varieties. So eventually, if you go to enough garden centers, places that sell seeds, you can get the whole list of freaking stuff. The only ones you're not going to find seeds for are the super hots. Your Carolina Reapers, your Carolina Reaper mixed with the freaking Dragon X or whatnot, your chocolate bootlas. You have to find somebody that grew that specific seed to get the seeds from it, and they're going to charge you a good amount for the seed pack.
Put it this way, I'm looking at Andrew's channel right now.
Flares?
Andrew Flair, in the last past year, 1 year, he's had maybe, he puts out 3 videos a week. He might have like 12 to 20 videos that have gotten above 500,000 views.
Frick yeah, I would love to have one video over 500,000 views.
Well, he has 3 million subscribers.
Oh, that lucky shit.
But again, now if you go to his other stuff that's like way over a year ago, he's getting, 1 million views.
That's still...
900,000.
I've looked at some of my other videos. Every once in a while, I get a random increase of either views or likes on the most random one. And
Yeah.
it's, for some reason, it's that damn cantaloupe video
Really?
where I grew the cantaloupes and I filmed myself cutting open the cantaloupe on my counter. That's the one I get freaking random views and likes on, all out of nowhere. And every single one of them is some random chick.
Yeah, I know. Mine are random.
Like, it's always women, like ladies, girls, females, whatever have you. It's not dudes. Dudes are not like, oh, that's a cool cantaloupe. Oh, maybe I should give this. No. If I was doing knife stuff, it would be guys. But for some reason, that cantaloupe video, every once in a while I get like, oh, you got like 3 likes on this one. And I go to see who likes it, and it's all ladies.
Yeah, for me, the last past, let's see, February.
Week.
Yeah, it's been a year since I've had good views and likes. It's been a
On
good
the shorts, we do decently.
Oh, the shorts. No, even in the shorts lately, I've been bombing on the shorts.
Really?
Yes.
Even the last one I did like 1,200.
Yeah, my last one did 346. One before that, 79,
Ouch.
21,
What in the hell?
106, 82. I think I've had last past since May. I've had 3 above 1,000.
So dry radishes killed me. That one only got 18. Crop stealer down got me 1,100. Mothra got me almost 1,000. Never enough pots got me almost 750. Yeah, you're right. A lot of these have just suffered. New citrus plants. That one. After that, I was like, I'm gonna steal your citrus plants. Oh, the hell you're not, boy. That's my variegated lemon. I will cut off both your arms. I will cut off both your legs. So that one nearly got me 1,000. The unexpected potato harvest got me 1,600. Both of the unexpected potato harvest and then the final result of the potato harvest. Those were both. One was 15 and one was 16. So I mean, my shorts are decent. I guess it's just depending on the title I put on there. But even the last one, 5-gallon bucket challenge from Thursday, that one only got me 23 views.
Yeah, I'm bombing on those.
But my view, it was like a 5-6 minute video. I'm getting it like almost 2.5 minutes, so at least people are watching it, which is good. I got 23 views on it, well, both according to stats and the actual numbers by Pike chart rating. But yeah, I mean, that one's doing good. Only problem is I'm only at 84 watch hours.
Yeah, see, my week 5 on my 5-gallon bucket challenge, 22 views. Even the hormone control, I got 346.
Ouch. You know what you need to do next time, Jason? Do hornworm control with an air rifle.
I'm gonna have to.
I think that one might net you on the air rifle side a little bit more views than the standard. Those are both good ones. There's Serena. Sorry, my brain is... Man, look, I'm up to 6 people now. Why am I at more people now with less people in here when I had more people in here earlier than less watching? That makes no sense. Nest. That's a good one, too. I like that one. Ugh. What wish I'd do? I could. Let me try again in English. Oh, look, it's 87 degrees. It actually dropped like 6 degrees in the last 30 minutes. But again, supposedly supposed to get more storms. Supposed to have one yesterday, but I didn't get jack squat. It was just partially cloudy the whole day, and that was it. So, I don't know. I really don't. I should do what I really should do is the update to the radish harvesting, the radish pod harvest.
Yeah.
I damn near filled a 6x6x10 planter.
Yeah, I'm looking at the stuff right now.
So,
I'm trying to figure out what is popular right now.
yeah, the worst part is with those radishes, Jason, that was my 3rd container
Really?
that I've harvested of radish pod seeds or seed pods. I have everything. I got tired of trying to figure out what seed was what because I had like 3 different radishes that happened to grow in the same area, and all of the branches got intermingled. So I could not tell which one was which. I had red globe radish in there, daikon, and another one. And I
Hey, Groundhog.
say what?
Groundhog is on.
Hey, Groundhog, how's it going, brother? How you doing?
Yeah, we're actually past 10.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep going. I don't even care. 2.5 hours. I might go to 3 hours. I just don't give it. This has been a stressful week. This is helping me not have a mental breakdown. I'll have to be at work all day tomorrow, which is gonna suck ass. Then I got to do it on a Monday. And then I got it on Tuesday. So I'm basically gonna be working 3 back-to-back 12-hour shifts.
Ouch.
Yeah, it's gonna hurt. But yeah. I have 1 small container of daikon radish seeds, which was just daikon radish seeds, so I know specifically which ones those are. I have another container that I just harvested the radish seeds off of, about half full on that one, of non-daikon radish seeds. Another planter, half full of, Rick, if I remember what seeds those were. And then the other planter that I just did the other day on Wednesday or Thursday, because I got tired of running into the plant, because that thing had like flopped over between that and the giant freaking lettuce tree. I was having a hard time walking through my walkway. So I harvested all of that stuff. I was planning on doing a harvest on the lettuce seeds on Thursday. Did a little bit of yard work out there, and around 2 o'clock, massive windstorm. I opened the door, and all I saw was brown. I said, nope, going back inside. And that shit blew over 2 of my pots that I had just watered the day before. And one of them happened to be my bell pepper plant. I'm honestly surprised they didn't break my pot because I had it on a stump or on a piece of wood, like a foot off the ground, 1.5 feet off the ground. It blew that planter completely off. I am honestly shocked that where it landed, there was enough cushion in the soil, dirt, sand, whatever the hell you want to call it, that it did not split the whole top half of my planter off. Because that thing's been in that planter for like 2 years. Seed money. Nice. I wish I could get some seed money. I want to get the property next door, but I found out from my neighbor because they have people that they know in the fairly high places around here in the city. Property got sold off to the city. City freaking sold off the water rights to that property because they were going to put a building on top of it, and they have done absolutely nothing other than let all of the topsoil blow over from that property onto myself, my neighbor, and my other neighbor's property. Doing absolutely nothing with it. Not a goddamn thing. I would love to have that property because that's like 4 acres, 4 acres.
Wow, that's a lot.
It's a corner property, so it's technically on 2 streets, but it's a massive property. I could do a lot of garden work on it. I could turn that whole property, I could turn half of that damn property into a massive community garden. An absolute massive community garden. And I can get more people into gardening. Because from what I've seen on the street that I live on, from the cross street up, there's only like 4 or 5 of us that I've seen that actually do gardening. Now, mind you, a lot of these people have, stuff behind their houses and their, backyard properties, which most of the time you can't see because they usually have fences that kind of split the front and the back. My property is pretty much just open all the way across, again, because vehicle drive space. I would love to divide the property in half, essentially from like the corner of the house here all the way across. I'd like to put a fence and just keep the front, and the back. All right, be well. Hey, Gary, how's it going, man? Good to see you.
Hello, Gary.
All right, Serena, be well, be safe. I appreciate you 100% for stopping in. Love you. Hugs and kisses. Platonic hugs and kisses as a friend. Be well, be safe. Happy gardening, and enjoy the hummingbird. Thanks. Speaking of hummingbirds, I have completely not had enough time to set out the hummingbird, to redo the hummingbird feeders.
Okay. All right. Here is what's popular or trending on YouTube right now. Right now, it's gaming highlights, and then you got trailers and teasers for like movies and stuff, and games and music.
No, that kind of makes sense because one of the major, like the biggest game right now, surprisingly, or 2 of them, is this game called Mecha Chameleon.
Huh?
Look it up. Go on Instagram and look up Mecha Chameleon. That game is basically like ultimate hide and seek with artistic flair. And I kid you not, with artistic flair.
And those stupid shorts that I got the the virtual things, the AI things.
I will not do anything with AI.
No.
I don't care how mainstream AI is. It can suck the skin from between my legs.
Yeah, so I was just now watching. I was just now not watching, but reading it all up. What's trending on YouTube? That's what's trending on YouTube. I don't do music. I'm not musically inclined.
I enjoy music.
I don't make movies. I'm not a major Hollywood filmmaker.
I second that.
And what was the third one again? Oh yeah, video games.
Again, the only 2 I can think of that would possibly be mainstream that everyone's going to be watching is The Isle, which is a dinosaur survival game, or Mecha Chameleon. Fortnite can suck it. Fortnite is essentially Call of Duty and Fallout had sex, and that's the love child.
Yeah, like I said, I never got involved with the. I haven't been on gaming in 5 years.
Yeah, the only thing I really use my PlayStation for is Netflix. That's really about it. I don't have anybody to play with. My sister and my brother don't play because they got kids. They're getting old enough to where they're constantly being needed by the kids. If I had more people to game with me on the PS4, I would do it. I'm not getting the PS5 because I hate that console as much as I've been like a PlayStation fanboy. I hate that console. I absolutely hate the way it's designed. It looks like shit in my opinion. Sony should never have made it that way. They should have just stayed with their standard classic square box style system instead of trying to make it all fancy, because to me it just looks like a 3-ring binder with a Wi-Fi router in it. Hate it. Don't even like the controllers. The controllers don't even feel right. The controllers look like they stole the idea from freaking Microsoft. I'm sorry.
Okay, here's another one for trending for shorts. There's probably the ones I've been getting a lot of most on are actually my my cooking, food challenge and recipes. I'm still getting views on all on my cooking ones.
I will be forthcoming soon.
Mm-hmm.
I will be doing a heat challenge on a live stream. I may or may not throw up because of it.
Oh,
And we all know, in the world of YouTube, spews get views.
Yeah.
So that one, because I have 8 habanero plants. One of them is already red. It's a little tiny habanero. Doesn't have the standard habanero shape, probably because I've tormented the shit out of that plant. Also, the fact that there's 4 plants in a tiny, like 8 or 10 inch planter. I need to separate those and seriously get them in their own planters. Which is going to suck because I really, really was not planning on buying 8 more planters to do this. I might just put them in 4 planters separately so I have individual. God damn it, give me a second. Freaking nose is all itchy and I don't want to do what I need to do on camera. Oh, look who's freaking Dan the Man over
What?
here now on my channel.
hey Dan.
Dano, what's going on, brother? How you doing?
Damn.
Spew, no, it's really a thing on the internet. And it's been that way for years. It's spews get views.
Yeah.
For anybody that does a lot of the hot food challenges or hot pepper challenges, everybody in that community knows full ass well spews get views. Okay, so that's what you meant by field day. Makes sense, but you still have to have, as far as I recollect, you still need electric to run ham radios. Correct me if I'm wrong, but for the tower unit, the tower's fine. It's your receiver unit you still have to run power for. If you have off-grid batteries or backup batteries, you're fine. Shouldn't be an issue. Because again, you're not using that thing 24/7, 365. You're using it here and there, off and on. Now I'm going to assume it's not going to use a lot of power. Yeah, battery or solar. So yeah, you still technically need power for it. But again, if you're off grid, and again, if you have a battery backup, or like you said, solar or whatnot, you're good to go. But you're only good to go as long as your battery lasts and you have actual sunlight to recharge your stuff. But yeah, okay. So I was correct. You still technically need power to run even a ham radio. Because
Yes.
I guarantee you this, satellite radio ain't going to do shit if you don't have power to send the signal. Now, the satellite itself is fine, because that's technically just a relay. It goes up and basically just reflects the signal back down.
Really? Did you read Dan's last comment?
Oh no! Oh man, I hope it's not serious, like too super serious, and I hope that it is something that can be treated
Quickly.
without too much downtime. That definitely sucks, and I am sorry to hear that, Dan. I am definitely sorry to hear that.
Yeah, me too.
You do what you got to do, brother. If you got to support family, go for it. If we don't see you for a while, both of us here will know why. Now, mind you, whether or not I remember that tomorrow, it's going to be a whole other story. But again, I appreciate the
Heads up.
forthcoming information, though that's probably hard to spill, to be honest. That's not exactly something that
Yeah.
you want to broadcast, wide across the globe. But for those of us that have been, YT family for many number of years, I do hope that it is treatable.
Yeah. No, read again.
Ooh,
Yeah. Like I said, go spend time.
yes. Do what you got to do. If you got to put your channel on hold, go for it. We'll understand.
Oh, that's good, Gary.
Nice.
Unfortunately, that is life.
Yep. Agreed. I would spend every waking possible moment doing what you can. Because for those of us who actually had a father figure, it is a commodity. It is a rare commodity. For those of you who do not have a father figure in your life, apologies. It is what it is. I'm sorry. Some of us better life than others.
Well, that's why I took off a couple days from work without pay to spend time with him while he was here.
Speaking of which, how's your dad doing?
He's doing good. He's mostly blind. I mean, he has to get his phone really close to see it, and he says it's still kind of blurry.
Ooh. So,
But all of his far vision is gone.
damn, that sucks. Full on. I'm assuming full on cataracts.
Yeah, he's got a white cane. Everything's just blurry.
Blurry is better than not being able to see anything, because at least with blurry you can see outlines.
Yeah, so yeah, he can see. I don't know how well, but I can understand.
Yep. Hey, we all get there at some point. Some of us quicker than others. And I'm still,
Let's see, he's what?
Dan, I would give you a hug on that matter, but
Yeah.
I don't know if that would be received well. But again, you've got my condolences. Well, not condolences. What's the word of? You've got my support, brother. No matter what.
Yes, it is a big pickup.
Yes. Someone to be there for support. No, I know you got other family, but you'd be surprised how often YouTube family can actually lift your spirits and keep you from losing your mind. Really, Gary? I know you were showing that off on Thursday with the lid. Was it just off? Because I know the lid didn't quite marry the cup properly. It was just like a little bit off. So what did you spread it out or crunch it in? Hey, Lori, how's it going, sister? How you
Lori.
doing? How's the New York life treating you?
Well, you got everybody showing up here.
Right.
Timers.
What's really funny is I'm still at 6.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't be up for much longer. I still got to go to work early in the morning.
Yeah, you're telling me my alarm clocks can go off at 8 o'clock.
No, mine goes off at 6.
Well, There was one day I got called on during Colin's live stream last week. My boss he calls me at like 9:30 and goes, so we were really busy. Or no, he texted me. He didn't call me, which is really weird. So my phone vibrated almost 15 seconds before I got the message, which threw me off. I was like, who the hell is calling me this late? No, it was my phone.
Yeah.
Texted me, tells me we had a $4,000 freaking sales day for pizza, and that we pretty much had nothing in the store to sell.
Ooh.
Because if you're planning on coming in tomorrow early, can you be here at 8? I normally go in at 9:30 because we open at 11. I had to be there at 8 o'clock. I clocked in at 8:05 and started making dough. I did 6 double batches and a single batch.
Well, did you hear what happened up in the Chicago area?
No fire?
No, they had to fly in all the alcohol because they were running out.
And this was because, what day was this?
The soccer matches,
Yeah.
the ones coming from Northern England area, the Scots and the Irish. And the British were there drinking a lot.
Yeah, no, oh no. I'm pretty sure my location, I didn't even bother to ask them. I'm pretty sure they did like $50,000-$60,000 in sales and alcohol. When I got there the next day, they were like, we're going to have to do a hot shot order because they ran out of damn near it was the Mexico game versus whoever. And so the business owner's wife is Hispanic.
Yeah.
So they're bringing the Mexican consulate or whatever, Mexican Council of Soccer, blah, blah, blah. That place, we probably had 3,500 people in that building.
That's a lot.
It is a shitload. The lobby was packed. The draft day bar was packed. The backstage was packed. And they had people in the actual stage room where they do the stage plays like music and all that. They had that in the back section completely full. So that was, yeah. To answer your question, Grace, the average on a concert night is about $3,100. Give or take a really, really good concert night. Average day sales where I'm at, which is weird, I'm in an industrial location, you'd think it'd be more, is anywhere between 800 to maybe 1,800 is a standard day sales. If it's a bad day, 600.
Ouch.
Yes. It does suck major A, but it is what it is.
That's not counting removing the overhead. That's just the total sales.
That's total sales. Yeah, that's not minusing cost of food, cost of rent, cost of electricity, cost of payroll.
Wages.
Yep, that's payroll. But
Okay,
yeah, it sucks. $4,000 day, that's a good day. Busy as all Hades, but that is a damn good day. You get 2 or 3 of those a week, and that pretty much makes up for sales the entire week.
Yeah, because I know some places in Phoenix that are, pizza places that do very, very, very well, even during the middle of the week.
Yep.
On the weekend, even more, it is a line to get food. This is at a pizza place. There's others.
We were doing
nothing.
To get during that night, it was 45 minutes for food.
Yeah, that's about how much time it was just to go to Nello's.
Yeah, that's like going to a sit-down restaurant like Texas Roadhouse, places like that, Denny's. Yeah. So yeah, there's that. So it'll be fun because that's what I got on Tuesday. So I'm probably going to be working, like I said, 12 hours tomorrow, 12 hours Monday, and then 12 hours on freaking Tuesday.
Yeah, take
I'm
it
not
when
going to
you
be
get
looking forward to it.
it, but take it while you can get it.
Yes, my boss will be super happy as long as I don't piss off customers and I be on my best behavior because I have been stressed out so much that I've been just an a-hole to people. I'm honestly sick and tired of how goddamn stupid people are when they go into a restaurant. It is, I swear to God, it is because of the damn COVID shots that has just made people freaking stupid and incapable of reading in plain goddamn English a freaking menu. That is my opinion and my opinion alone. But anyways, I digress. To answer your question, Dan, I suck. The only thing I have going for me right now is tomatoes and potatoes. I have a small handful of dwarf Thai peppers popping up. I have to water them again tomorrow before I go to work. I think one of them's already died, which is really sad. Hopefully, I get something off of that pot. Other than that, it is so hot and dry over here that all of my plants are suffering.
Yeah.
There's. I feel like there's nothing at the moment I can do that's going to make it any better. It just is what it is. And the funny part is, at the beginning of this challenge, my favorite hashtag was "I'm going to win, Matt's going to lose," and no, he's kicking my ass.
Yeah, no, like I said, my pepper plants, for some odd reason, these peppers have large leaves on them. Usually the chili tapine has small leaves. So I'm wondering what kind of strain I got. No, I mean these leaves are big.
Could just be the fact that you actually have enough water for them and they're not suffering.
Yeah, but they're growing, fast like a pepper. But my other chili tapine peppers that I have all have small leaves. Has always had small leaves.
So that means that tells me that there's a possibility that it's a crossbreed between something else.
Yeah, but it said chili tapine on the package.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah, I'll take a picture and I'll send it to you.
But if you have any other chilies in the immediate area, remember when it comes to chilies, not the restaurant, the actual peppers.
Yeah.
You need a minimum of 6 feet between peppers, otherwise they can physically cross-pollinate in that radius.
Yeah, but these are the ones I grew from seed on my seed challenge.
Yes, but if you grew them anywhere near, say, like a bell pepper or anything else,
Nope.
God damn! Dan got freaking 10 inches of rain in 1 week.
I know what that's like.
I would say I would too, but I have never seen it. In all the years I've lived down here, I've never once seen this state
Yeah.
flood.
People would drown where you're at.
Bro, if they got 10 inches over here, the whole goddamn city would shut down. They wouldn't know what to do with it. Which is funny. I live in a dry desert state, and we have flood control. How does that factor in? We have active flood control everywhere in this state, or at least in this city.
I'll be right back. I'm going to go take a picture.
Okay. But yet somehow we never get flooding. The ditches are dry, the arroyo is dry. Right now, I don't know if it's visible or not. Google Rio Grande River, New Mexico. That entire freaking river, it is supposed to be the river. It is dry as the freaking Sahara Desert right now. For miles. That is one of the main rivers, or one of many rivers that supplies Texas with water. Texas is currently not getting shit from that river. It is dry. I will say this because it's funny. I think it's funny. That river is as dry as my sex life. There's that one for you. So yeah, there are people out there literally driving around in ATVs, dune buggies, and four-wheelers in the freaking river because it is that dry. Red Cara, Cara 2, look it up. Equal to the Indela 413. Oh, nice. I was just curious to see what Spyderco knives you got, because I almost guarantee, Gary, that those knives that you handled or have, one of my YouTube buddies made. Haven't seen him in a while, most likely because they're probably trying to do a bumper crop of stock right now. But I know a guy that actually works at the Spyderco factory, or one of the Spyderco factories. So I am almost 100% positive that one of them knives, or those knives, was touched by him. Or at least touched up by him. Nope, see right there, Dan. I feel you. Dope, Jason's back.
Yeah, where is Dano?
Yeah, I haven't seen him at all. I haven't seen him in like 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Dan and Grace are having a conversation about rain. Yeah, they're right next door to each other. So you guys probably did get the same. Yes. Obstacle, aka Dano. I know the city he lives in. Just don't know exactly where he's at. But next time I'm in Denver, I'm gonna go pester his ass. Probably gonna go grab a beer too, because like I said, I know where he's at. There's a lot of good places up there to go munch food. Oh, Jason, I hate to tell you,
Those are not chili tapines.
you're gonna be pissed. That's a fucking bell pepper.
That's what I'm thinking.
Now, them leaves that size, that's a goddamn bell pepper.
That's what I was telling you. Those are big leaves for the chili tapine.
Yeah.
And
The other two plants, maybe, but no. 100% guaranteed that's a goddamn bell pepper.
I will find out. As soon as they bloom, I'll find out.
Oh, once they bloom, wait about a week, you'll know based on the shape of the pepper.
Yeah, my tomatoes are not doing so well.
Ooh, yeah, yours are sadder than mine.
Yeah. So, and there's the potato. But yeah, like I said, it's just
What the hell happened to your potato plant? That thing, it looks like it bolted.
oh yeah, it's like long and lengthy. Yeah,
Honestly, I would take half of that stalk and I would just cut it off.
I'm tempted. But yeah, like I said, those are like bell peppers or maybe a jalapeno or maybe
Nope.
a poblano.
Jalapenos, the leaves on the jalapenos aren't that big either. That's 100% guaranteed. What the hell happened to the other half of that leaf?
Is that, no, that's the way it grew. It might have something to chew on it.
No, that leaf right there looks like something ate the whole damn thing.
Looks like there's a flower right there.
Yeah, it looks like it. No, that's a bell pepper. 100%.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check them tomorrow.
Even Lori says, cut that shit back. Yeah, I'm all about the if your potato's that leggy, something went wrong.
Yeah, might have been my soil.
Shouldn't even be that.
Yeah,
Just
but yeah.
something went wrong with the. No, yeah, I 100% tell you, Jason, with damn near 110% certainty, that's a goddamn bell pepper.
I'll find out once it starts to fruit. Yeah, but my little tree is doing really good though.
You forgot the H in there, Lori, but yeah, I understand. Yeah, she says if you cut it, it'll make it bushier.
Yeah.
Well, potatoes really don't normally give a crud, but you can top them and they will get fatter. When it comes to peppers, again, you can top them. Once you top them, the only way that plant has to grow is out, not up.
Mm-hmm.
You can still potentially get off of like one of the sucker shoots to get it to grow up, but once that happens, regardless, you're going to end up topping it no matter what. So you're basically just going to keep that plant a certain height. I should have done that with both of my bell pepper plants and my Tabasco pepper plant, but I'm trying to get trees and then have them bush out. Because I think if I have like a tree style stalk and then just like a massive canopy, I feel like I'm going to get more. But my Tabasco plant, which is really weird, is probably 2.5, almost close to 3 feet tall, maybe close to 2.5. Good canopy. I trimmed off everything from like 18 inches below, all the way to the ground. This plant has decided this year that it wanted to produce more stalks at the bottom. So I have like this little section of bush at the bottom, probably 12 inches of dead space, just bare straight branch, rootstock, whatever you stem, and then like everything at the top, which is hilarious in my opinion. But at the same time, it's kind of interesting because that's kind of how I want to grow my bushes. Or, well, sorry, not bushes. I want to try to grow everything kind of tree style. I'm trying to do the same thing with my bell peppers and every other hot like pepper plant I have. It basically keeps the bugs down from the bottom, other than the ants, because the ants are freaking obnoxious annoying.
Oh, yeah, they are.
Even managed to buy a bag of DE, and they are still irritating as all hell. And it's in powder form, that DE. Says on the bag, if you're going to mess with this, wear gloves and a respirator. I wore gloves. That was the most I wore. And I got a freaking... Literally, I was using a old sandwich meat container. Filled it about halfway, and I was just out there doing this. Like everywhere, just tapping that on ant hills, everywhere there was ants, in my planters. I almost feel like I'm better off just mixing it in with the dirt and then putting the plants in there.
All right,
That's,
that'll work.
that's just me. Dude, and the thing is, I didn't even pay. That bag was like $8, maybe 10. No, I think I'm just sorry. I stand corrected. I think I paid 12 or 15 for that bag.
All right,
Which-
here's my chili peppers that I have inside of the greenhouse. See how
Yeah,
much smaller those leaves are?
yep. I'm telling you, Jason, 120% certainty that shit that you have is bell pepper.
Oh, yeah. If I get bell peppers from that, they will definitely get a phone call.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good.
again. Yeah, because see how small those leaves are?
Yeah. Do you still have that bag?
Yeah, actually, I still do.
Okay, where's that? Bring that bag over here. Because you and me both know them chili tapine seeds are hella tiny. Like, extremely small.
Yeah.
Because I remember the ones you sent me. They were similar in size to my Tabasco seeds. For the Tabasco pepper. Tiny, tiny little seed. Maybe 3 millimeters, 4 millimeters wide. If that.
Those,
You have video on Turd?
yes, I have to have video on first.
There you go. Come on now. Yeah. So little tiny seed
Yes, this is what I planted.
versus something like this.
Yeah, hold on a minute.
That was actually for the cherry tomatoes. sorry, cherry peppers. But that's the same size as a bell pepper, the same size as a bell pepper seed. Now that is on the tip of my finger. That is a good sized seed.
Oh shoot! I dropped it.
That bag, didn't you say you bought like it was like 500 seeds?
No, I only got like a couple of seeds out of it.
You paid like $15-20 for that damn bag, didn't you?
It was like what? I don't remember how much it cost. It wasn't too expensive. Okay, so let's see if I can get this right. That is, I just pulled that out of one of the peppers. And I only get like maybe 5 of those in there.
Yeah. But again, it is a tiny seed.
Yeah, it's the same size as these seeds here.
Yeah, those are bell pepper seeds. I can 100% tell you those are bell pepper seeds. I'm going to be right back. I got to go water another bush.
Alrighty.
And then we'll probably... Yeah, we're over, but whatever.
Yeah, I got that. I still got that package somewhere around here. But again, those are bell peppers. They're going to get a phone call from me. And that was a very reputable seed company too. One of the organic seed companies. Got it around here somewhere. I'm looking for it. I'm just trying to remember where I put it. I think it's on my desk somewhere. And I'm not going to tear apart my desk looking for it. Oh, you know what? It's probably behind me on my table, on my collect all. My day was okay until I started hurting. I've been hurting for the past 2 days. Yeah, all my joints are inflamed right now. All my joints that have the arthritis in it are just inflamed. Yeah, like I said, it's from a very reputable seed company that was ordered online. I think I paid like $6 for that packet. Yeah, it was 90 when you had the thunderstorm today. We were 90. I think 94 today with the heat index was. What was our heat index today? Not gonna tell me what the heat index is today, or right now, what it was, but yeah, we hit 93 today with 65% humidity.
Did the best I could on this one, Jason. But that is bell pepper.
Yeah, that's what I'm
You're
thinking.
inside of that leaf. 100%. I'm telling you, with like 120% in certainty, that shit was bell pepper.
I mean, that one.
Magnesium. Manganese. Customers were reporting that their store-bought pepper.
Yeah, I think our heat index. I think we had 109 today. Maybe
mine
100%.
was, when I came in, my thermometer read 115.
That's actual temperature.
Well, that's what my thermometer read. The actual temperature registered on the weather app was like 98.
Mhm.
So 98 with a heat index of 115. I shit you not, Jason. I came in one day and I looked at my thermometer and this bastard said 123.
Oh yeah.
I was like, hell no. That's hot enough to fry an egg on a rock.
Yeah, it is.
And I was I walked in and I was like, I got to do 4 hours of yard work out here. I was like, no, there's no way, man. I'm going to freaking die with a hat on.
Yeah, the only thing I changed dietary wise was I had a milkshake.
Did they bring all the boys to
That
the
was
yard?
2 days ago. So I'm wondering if that inflamed my arthritis.
Shouldn't have. It should have been more of a benefit to you because you're having calcium. Milkshake or not, it should be bad.
It had ground up Oreos in it. I'm not used to, and I'm not used to taking all that sugar.
That probably could have been what it was.
That's the only thing that I know that's the only thing that comes to mind that I ate different.
Yeah, I missed. I'll post that one up there, Grace. But yeah, that is a high possibility that it was a cross pollination between like a jalapeno and a bell pepper.
That's what I was just saying. I said I will know once it fruits.
I guarantee it's not going to be a cross pollination. It's going to just straight up be a bell pepper.
Yeah. If it's a big old giant white flower, it's going to be a bell pepper.
Even that, I've had my Tabasco peppers, big old white flowers, but you'll know the minute the flower's done and it starts producing the bulb. If that sucker's fat and round, like a certain fat and round, you'll know. The minute you see it, you'll know.
Oh yeah. Like I said, all the chilicopene plants that I've ever had have always had tiny little white flowers.
Yep.
I mean, tiny little white flowers.
Gary, that thermometer wasn't sweating. It was dying. As if though it was in a black trash bag running suit in the middle of the Sahara. It was hot tubbing it in the middle of the sun. Like, it's still, again, it's 85 degrees and it's 9:30 at night. Oh, it's almost 10 o'clock.
Yeah, let me refresh mine here. Yeah, I know I need to go to bed soon.
Yeah, I got to go to work in the morning, too. You got to go to work a lot earlier than I do. I still got to go do yard. I guess the water.
87 right now. Excuse me. Sorry, that's our heat index. 87 is our heat index, and it's 79 degrees here now.
Yeah, 6 degrees. Yeah, my heat index right now is showing me at almost 86.
Yeah, we are at 92% humidity and 76 on the dew point. And the wind is blowing at 7 miles an hour.
I've got 12-mile-an-hour winds. Can't tell if that's east or west. It's just blowing. Dew points at 38% with 19% humidity. It says UV index is low. No shit, there's no sun.
Exactly.
That shouldn't even be low. It should be 0. But according to this, my air quality is 44, which is good.
Oh, mine was what? You're gonna laugh. Oh, yours is better than mine because mine's at 50.
Ugh. Yeah, you must have a lot. You must have decent. The other day I went. Like I said, I was looking when it was Thursday. My air quality hit 65. I was like, ooh. I was like breathing. You could taste the air.
Yeah.
Anything above 50, you can taste the air.
All right, Gary. Y'all be safe.
All right. Be well, be safe, Gary. Appreciate you popping in, brother. Have a good one. Don't do anything I would do, or unless you feel like doing it. But have a great weekend, and I will catch you on the next one, brother. Peace. Deb ate an ore cookie and milk. Damn. What kind of ore? Iron, sulfate, magnesium, salt.
Gold ore.
Gold ore. Oh, man, can you imagine a gold ore cookie to be shitting out freaking gold turds? That freaking American Dad episode where Roger crapped out that gold nugget.
The golden brick.
Yeah, no, it literally was a golden turd with diamonds in it, and everyone was losing it for it. Oh, damn. So yeah, no, it could be that you have a lactose problem there, Deb.
Yeah.
But then again, that depends on how many Oreos you ate. If you ate half the damn package, yeah, that could be a problem.
See, I like to get just the cookie part of the Oreo. I don't care much for the creamy part.
Do you get the thins then, or do you get the standards?
I usually don't eat them. I usually will, sandwich two of them together and give me the ones that don't have any of the icing on it.
Also, that's what I'm asking. Is the standard Oreo has a little bit of the cream in there, but if you get the Oreo thins,
Yeah.
there is virtually not. I mean, it's literally virtually not even a cookie. You might as well be eating two pieces of construction paper with some glue between it. That's essentially what the thins are.
Yeah, no, like I said, that was one from Sonic's, and I think that was a medium, and I don't know if I'm going to do that again.
Oh, that's right. I forgot they do the Oreo shake.
Mm-hmm.
I
Usually,
prefer Dairy Queen.
if I get a little one, well, I don't have a Dairy Queen here.
Really?
Yeah, it closed down.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, no, like I said, if I have a very small one, I'm fine.
Well, see, again, Grace, that's where you get the Oreo thins.
It still has the white cream on the inside.
It has the white cream, but again, it's like two pieces of construction paper with glue in between.
And the cookies are thinner.
Yes, the cookies are thinner, but you also get that thin cream as well.
Yeah.
So it's not nearly as detrimental to one's health as a standard Oreo or getting like the double stuff.
Yeah.
So I think that for those who have like low cases of diabetes or whatnot.
What's funny is I'm not even diabetic.
Sometimes it's just health. I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean, but again, for those who are diabetic, that's why they made the thins.
Yeah, but after my arthritis is starting to get kind of bad, so.
Yeah, 100% agree there, Deb. Once you get the air quality to the point where you can taste it, you go out there with a fork and knife and just eat it.
Sometimes we get the pollen here so bad, my goodness. All your snot's all yellow. Look like the sacs of a bee.
Yeah, I don't really have that much. Well, again, I don't have allergies, but again, it's just how it is. Which is weird too, because we got pine trees everywhere over here.
Oh,
And you want to talk about producing pollen?
Oh,
Go
pine
smack
trees.
a pine tree with a bat.
No, hit it with your truck.
Yeah,
the
no,
branch
even
and have
you hit it with a
That's like
bat,
purple.
and that shit will just rain yellow on you. Mine, I've done that on mine too. I've gone out there and kicked that shit during the middle of spring.
Then you get the yellow haboob.
Dude, it just yellow cloud comes down. I'm like, I can taste the syrup.
Yeah,
That's how bad it is.
yeah, it's like a yellow haboob.
Yeah, it's like a yellow mushroom cloud is what that shit is. Dangerous. So I've seen what happens to like people with like 50, 60, 100-foot pine trees. They go out there and they whack that shit with a truck or yank on it with something, and you just see that yellow cloud just come off of it. And you're like,
It
oh
reminds me
no,
about
it's
it's like a pyroclastic flow.
yes, it is horrible. I thought cottonwood trees were bad until I seen somebody actually hit a fully mature pine tree.
Oh, olive trees are that bad too.
Really? I didn't think an olive tree would be. Well, I mean, I guess it is a. God damn, is it a fruit or a vegetable?
It's a fruit.
I guess because it has the seed pit in it or pit seed.
Stone fruit.
Ah, still okay. That makes more sense.
But the pollen, oh my goodness. When those things bloom,
See, I know apple trees can be bad, but they don't have the like pollinistic spores like half the other trees do. And I guess that's common between like most fruit and citrus trees.
Mhm.
Corn sweat humidity.
oh yeah. The corn sweat, oh yeah, that's true. Like I said, we have trees here. Oh my goodness, just the condensation just from the trees.
That bad, huh?
Oh yeah, like I said, our humidity today got down to 60%. As soon as the sun went down, it shot up. The transpiration rate on the trees.
Yeah, I was gonna say that shouldn't even make sense though, because once it's not hot, it should all just sit on the trees and just cool everything down because
Oh,
it's
yeah.
no longer being cooked by the sun.
Yeah, but also the humidity holds heat.
That's what I hate about it. That's why yesterday, Thursday. What's the day? Saturday? Yeah, Thursday on Collins Live, I was dying. I have learned, I have done it twice, so I have since learned I cannot run my air conditioner and charge my backup battery at the same freaking time.
That
It
much.
pulls over 4,000 watts when they both cycle, because this thing is like 2,200 when it kicks in, and then my backup battery, when it's doing the quick charge, is also at like 2,400 is what I've seen that thing, or 26, what I've seen it pull in just off the display panel. When they both kick on at the same time, I get like a minute or two, and then the breaker pops.
Ah,
Because I'm on, I think this circuit's on like a 5 amp breaker. Maybe a 10. You know what? Let me check.
should be
Because the breaker's like literally right here. I think it's either a 5 or a 10 amp breaker.
It should be a 15 minimum.
I don't even think it's on that. It is, yeah, okay, yeah, it's a 15. It's a 15 amp double breaker. But it kept tripping the breaker, and I was like, I was sitting here one day charging both of them, and all of a sudden, everything in my room went dark except for my TV. So I was like, what the heck? I was like, how is that possible? I was like, I thought there was a power outage.
Yeah.
And I'm just sitting here, I'm like, nothing was working. The ring light wasn't working. Because I've got like 6 things. Actually, I probably got like about 8 things plugged into one plug, which is what my air conditioner and the charge cable is for my power bank. I can charge the air conditioner, or I can run the air conditioner and charge the 600 watt unit. Not a problem, because I've done that before. That 600 watt unit at most is pulling like 250. Maybe, no, I'd probably say 180 to, yeah, like 250, roughly. Usually takes it about hour and a half to charge at that rate. But I've run both of those, never had an issue. Until I started running the big power bank, the 2200, and then that freaking air conditioner. So I was charging it Thursday because of the storms. And I figured, I might as well start charging this while I have the time, because if the power kicks out, I have my backup flashlight up here, which will automatically turn on the minute the power goes out, except for when the breaker power goes out. That one's a weird one because it trips the breaker, so there's no electrical circuit. But during a standard power outage, when the power grid goes down, that thing automatically kicks on. And I have it's so that one is I believe it was the Police Baton Pro, like the Pro Series police flashlight.
Okay.
So it's like a law enforcement version. Comes with its own power. It comes with the ability to mount inside of a vehicle, So you have a massively bright, I think it's like 2,500 lumens or something like that, or 2,000 lumens, bright as hell. But the base that it's on, the standard, the in-home charge base, has an option on there that you just basically flip a switch, and it basically what it does is if there's a power outage, that thing automatically kicks on. So you have instant light no matter where you're at. Well, sorry. As long as you're in vicinity of where that flashlight's at, that will automatically kick on and you have backup light.
Mhm.
It will stay on for about 5 or 10 minutes and then it'll turn off. Because the system or the base that it's on figures that if you haven't picked it up in 10 minutes, you're probably not there. So it's not going to waste or drain the entirety of the battery.
Yeah.
And that thing is on a 35600 battery. It is a massive battery. The battery itself, I kid you not, is the same thickness as this and about the same damn size. It is the battery alone is like $40. But again, it was like the Police Baton Pro is what that one was.
Yeah.
I paid God, that damn flashlight was like $160. But honestly, worth it to have. That thing's actually woke me up in the middle of the night because it went from like dark as Hades to like daylight.
Oh wow! I just got a message.
Just to show you, I know this damn thing still works. But like, yeah, this is the R50 Seeker Pro Police Edition. So I mean, that's a huge ass flashlight.
That's going to be his next video right now.
Ooh, I'll have to check that out here in a second. And my damn.
Flair 9 hours ago. He says, "I hope all you OGs are ready for this." Remember when you got the abandoned ranch? The one that used to be a high fence? He had a lake made. It's finally full
Oh shit!
after 5 years.
I think my battery's dead.
That's a lot of rain.
Yeah, no. If it took 5 years to fill,
No, it's been low for the past few years. It was low at the beginning of this year, and then all of a sudden it rained.
well, my freaking flashlight's dead. My battery's finally kicked in
No.
after 5 years. Oh, there we go. No, the battery is. Yeah, that battery's fried. Damn, that's a third battery I've gone through on this thing. There we go. There we go. That's normally what it does when that thing kicks on. You can see how bright that sumbitch is.
Oh yeah. Now Deb needs to go over there and teach those beefcake boys how to cook.
I gotta buy a new battery for that thing. Man, that shit sucks. Yeah, no, that's the thing of freaking a Dyson sucks up a lot of power because that is a strong vacuum motor.
Well, like I said, my AC here.
Yours is an 18. Yours is either 18 or 2100.
That's a 26,000 BTU unit.
Yeah,
220.
it's gonna suck a shitload of power when that thing kicks on.
It does not. That's the weird part. It doesn't.
Oh, when it put an amp meter on there, when you cycle, that will pull power like
It comes.
crazy.
Yeah. As soon as it starts, that's when it has its highest. But
Yeah.
I think it's only pulling maybe 12 amps running.
Yeah, once it's cool enough and it's just running the fan, yes.
No, that's when it's cooling.
Yeah, so that's got to be after once it cycles after it starts. Then yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, they got units now
that are pulling under split units now. That are pulling under 10 amps running.
Yeah, but you still got to have them on either a 15 or 20 amp breaker, because if you're running more stuff on that same circuit and they all kick in at the same time, again, you're going to have the same problem I do. It's going to pop your breaker.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's also 220.
Yeah, 220 at 15 amps. Yeah, that'll pull a little bit more of a load before it goes.
But they've gotten so efficient now.
Better technology.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, that begs the question: is it better technology or shittier technology? Because there are refrigeration units or AC units from the 70s that are still running like they're brand new, versus the shit we get now, which you can't run that for more than 2 or 3 years before it kicks the bucket and you have to go spend another $800 on a freaking AC
They're
unit.
still pulling more amps, more watts.
Yeah, but the units back in the day were made better, which is, again, that can be either a bad thing or a good thing.
No, the motors have just become that much more efficient.
I honestly still think I'd rather have an air conditioner from like the 70s. Yeah, your drawback is, yes, you're not technically going to get one that cools as efficiently or to a chill temperature like the ones we have now. If you leave them things running long enough, you have to turn them off because you're sitting there freezing.
Oh yeah.
Even if this thing goes down to 60, and even in the middle of the summertime, if I have that thing running all day long, I actually have to turn it off for like an hour or two just to let the room temperature get up there, because even at 60 degrees, I'm sitting there, I'm like, damn, it is cold.
Oh yeah. I say, as old as this thing is what, 5 years old now, and this thing is still blowing cold air.
My other one lasted about 3 years, and then I had to buy a new one.
Yeah, I need to clean the vents and everything else. I need to get some of the cleaning stuff for it.
I think my other one, the refrigerant seized on the compressor. Problem is, it's expensive to get those damn things fixed.
Yeah,
and you have to find somebody that's actually certified to repair them. To, again, which point it's just cheaper to buy a brand new unit than it is to have somebody come out and repair your shit.
Oh yeah.
Most AC refrigerant technicians aren't going to touch these portable ACs due to some stupid BS restriction on their part. And if they do fix it, they're going to charge you the same price as it would be to buy a brand new one.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And there's no guarantee that the repair that they do on yours is going to last more than 3 to 6 months. So you're better off just buying a brand new unit.
I'm actually thinking about buying one for our bedroom.
Yeah, my old man is thinking about getting a split AC unit for my room. Problem is having to drill a hole through 14 inches of earth-rammed house.
Oh, yes.
And I told him, I said, you have to be 100% sure you want to put that in here, because you are going to have to cut a hole or drill a hole in the side of the fucking wall.
And it's not a small hole.
It's a 4-inch hole.
It's a 2-inch hole.
You try drilling a 2-inch hole through this shit. That's 14 inches thick. That's not including the 2.5 inches of stucco on each side.
Oh, and you're going to have to set up on the inside so when it breaks through.
Yeah. So there's that. So I told him, I was like, you better make damn certain you want that split unit in here, because again, you're going to have to cut a hole in there, and it is not going to be easy. We have killed hammer drills trying to put 5-inch anchors into the walls.
Yep. It's time for me to get going.
Yep. Yeah, I need to do the same thing. I'm at 3:30. I'm at 10 o'clock. So it seems like a fine time as ever.
Yeah.
Only got a handful of people in here. No, I did definitely 100%. Nothing is made to last nowadays, Grace, because they want the money. It's basically corporate greed. They make shitty parts, so your shit breaks down faster, so you have to buy more stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I'm at brand new 2022 truck, my Toyota. I have to buy a new horn because my horn sounds like a dying cat. 4 years I've had that truck, and that horn is toast.
Yep.
Alarm horn is fine, but the actual horn, gone, done. Have to buy a new one.
Yep.
But anyways, folks,
All right.
appreciate everybody for staying here tonight. Have an absolutely wonderful and safe weekend. Do not do anything I would do unless you really feel like doing it. Other than that, be well, be safe. Stay hydrated. For those of you who are in the severe weather areas,
Yes.
please be careful.
Yeah.
Please be careful.
And make sure you have consent. And with that, get out there and slap a rat.
Take care, folks. This is going to be Foxy Outdoors signing off. See you guys on the next one.
Yep.
Peace.